Hello! Welcome back to Professor Layton. I believe this is part 6. I cannot get comfortable on my chair today. Welcome back. Before we do anything else, I'm going to start a prediction. And I purposely didn't start this before this point in case I changed my mind about whether we wanted to play Layton or not. So I'm going to really quickly start a prediction while I'm talking. If my stream manager will actually let me. There we go. About what you think about the puzzles. How many puzzles am I going to get wrong? You can vote for... Are we gonna go for 5 or 3? I think I'm still gonna go for 5 because I feel like we've got a good day of puzzles ahead of us. If I was only gonna do like an hour, then I'd have it a much lower number. But let's go for 5. I'm gonna let you guys vote for half an hour. So there you go. You can now use your channel points to figure out, unless you're in a country that doesn't allow betting, which some don't. Use your channel points to figure out whether or not I am going to be, oh my god, I'm gonna be getting puzzles wrong. There we go. Okay. If you've missed any of it so far, and you're watching this later and you're like, what's going on? I do have a collection of all of the ones so far, so you get the story, but I am also going to do a recap, so it's up to you which one you want to do. Do 3. Maru, too late. I didn't see your comment. Are you watching this? Layton? Okay. They'll do a recap for us, but they never cover enough stuff, so we're gonna ooh, I'm at the cabaret. I forgot that. So it's been a while. It's been a week since I did anything, so I've forgotten a lot of stuff. Layton and Luke returned to the hotel to ask Chelmley about the photo from the doctor's home. Unfortunately, yes, okay, so following the Spectre's trail, blah 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 blah. So what happened? So I can't predict, but that's both a good and bad thing. I have a tendency to all or nothing on predictions, and I don't think I could gamble 55 channel points. You just have to spend them on other stuff. Nice one, Mox. So let me do the recap, and then I'll catch up with chat. So if you've never seen any of Pandora's Box before, or Diabolical Box as it's called in America, basically, Professor Layton's mentor has been found dead. It's a mysterious box. It's supposed to kill anyone who opens it. The box was missing from his flat, but we know that he had it, so we presume that's what killed him, but we don't know for certain. So we followed the clues, essentially, without going into too much detail. We followed the clues to this strange town that seems to be permanently in night. I'm not sure that's actually true, but it always seems to be dark. And we're not the only people looking for the box. We're basically just trying to find any clue about who killed him, or where the box is, or this, that, and the other thing. And there was a photograph recovered from the scene of the crime, which was torn into pieces, and that's what we're currently looking for. Because the head detective of the case had it in his pocket, and it got scattered around the town. So we can find we're about to go find all the pieces, put the picture back together, and solve the case. Probably not yet. Wow, that is a lot of points, Luco. What have I missed? I hear ya, I need caffeine. Caffeine. Talking box. My Twitter has a first name, it's PURPLE. My Twitter has a second name, it's COFFINS. Doesn't really fit so well. Does my country allow betting? Are you kidding? They let me leave the house whenever I want, so that's definitely a betting country. I always bet half my channel points on under 5 and bet the other half on 5 or more. I can't lose. It's not how it works. You can't pick both. But yeah, so you guys enjoy your betting while we get on with this. I'm going to try and get a bunch of puzzles done. You can gauge how tired I am and whether you think I'm going to fail the puzzles or not. I don't know what this is with my hand. I was so excited. I actually can't... I haven't played this in a while. I was really nervous about playing it, but... So I believe we just spoke to her. Oh yeah. If you ever feel like you need to unwind, love, you know where I am. There's not like a bit of cabaret. Refreshes the parts that nothing else can, that's what I always say. Whoa, okay. I think we were here because, yeah, I think we just went to Granny Riddleton to get all the stuff done. So we're off out looking for pieces of the puzzle. I'm assuming that what's going to happen is people will have picked them up and I need to solve puzzles to get them. But maybe I'm supposed to be able to find them on the ground? I don't know. Also, the music's quite quiet on this game because... I mean, the sound is quite low because the music is quite loud and it kind of overpowers everything else if I don't have it too high. And I'm ignoring that, Maru. I'm gonna just continue to not look at the chat. Why does everyone make such a kerfuffle about warning people away from that castle? If you want to go, even if you want to go, it's impossible to get up there. Farce Gate is always locked. Oh yeah, we figured out that there's apparently a vampire in the castle next to town. That's a thing. Presumably not actually a vampire, but I think I vaguely remember who's there. If you don't know, I have played it before, but I'm still taking this kind of as a first time no spoiler run, because it's been such a long time that I don't really remember anything that's happened. I remember bits and pieces. I take it that's the sole path to the castle then. Kee-hee! You actually want to go there, don't you? I don't know what that voice was. It's a weird and scary place, but I know the feeling. The gate only opens to let this old stagecoach through. If you hide in the bushes and wait for the coach, you might be able to sneak in behind it. So the gate does open! Do you know anything about this stagecoach? Can I just actually interrupt myself here for a second and say, I was looking for voice clips, commit to the voice. I was looking for voice clips to use for alerts. It is so difficult to find clips of Luke speaking in the UK version of the game, because the US version, Luke has a different voice actor. I don't know why, but he does, and it's not as good, and it's also not the one I'm used to, so it really throws me off every time I hear it. I have all of the clips of all of his voice lines from the first game in the American version, but not the UK version, and it's like, I just want him to say, like, I've got it, Professor, in his way that he does, but you've got me there. It heads up to the castle every day at about the same time. Maybe it delivers raw steaks with blood for the vampire's dinner, but really, I have no idea. But hey, all this talk of stagecoaches reminded me of a puzzle about horses. First puzzle of the day, guys. Puzzle 120. Oh, I didn't mean to have that set up, sorry. Hold on. Whoa. 30 picker-ats. Okay, here we go. Teams of horses are participating in tug-of-war matches. All teams are drawn from an 8-horse stable. The first 3 matches end in a draw as shown. If you want the 4th match to result in a draw as well, which horses should be on the team pulling against E and F? Touch a horse to add it to the team. So this is basically the horses are... Oh, Professor, this puzzle's right tricky, isn't it? Exactly, that's what I want is the voice clip. I don't know if I even want the voice clips, I just want to have the option of having, every time I get a follow, have the professor go, every puzzle has an answer, like that. I just think that would be really nice, you know? Yeah, I think I have a solution, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so this is kind of like those weighing puzzles where we've got like 8, is it 8? No, yes? 8 different weights, and we know what balance is. That's sort of what we're going for here. It's very similar. Let's just use you saying as the professor. I have a clip of the professor. That's fine. It's the Luke clips that are the problem. Oi, Professor! Gotta do it like that. Alright, Professor! This puzzle's right tricky! In it! I'm from London! That's my Luke impression. I hope that you enjoyed that. Right. Yeah, so like I said, we're doing it like this, the weights. It's the same kind of idea as the weight puzzles. So imagine there's like a scale, and we have blah 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 on this side and blah 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 on that side. That's kind of was not enjoying that. So I'm not really sure how I'd work this out, but A, B, C, and D are the same as E, F, G, and H. Okay, so that's kind of what it's saying. And, H, C, and B are the same as G and A, so A is pretty hefty. I'm not really sure how I'd work this out. Unless I gave them all numbers. You wrote your some puzzles? Really? Okay, I gotta go to the hotel for a few hours. I will lurk and catch you later. Okay, Samuel! I hope that it goes well at the hotel and everything's a-okay. Wow. I don't like not being in the center of this camera. Throws me off. Thank you, Maru. There's also this one more specifically for... Is it puzzle or puzzles? Ugh, I don't know my own commands. There we go. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Sorry, just can't listen to the music. Oh, in my own little wonderland for a second there. It does. It stands for blind splay through. It stands for back seating. That's what it stands for. Blind splay through. Is that when you play Splatoon? Splay through. Oh my god. Okay, so let's write them all down. Whoa. And DA is the same as FHE. Now, I'm not very good. I feel like this is, what's the word I'm looking for? When you do maths, but there's letters involved. I want to say arithmetic, but I know that's not right. Splatoon stream Saturdays. I don't own Splatoon. I've never played Splatoon, and I'm not very good at shooters. That's why I play puzzle games. Okay. I'm bad at every game I play. At least if I do a puzzle game, I can sort of blag my way at just being stupid. Right, okay, I'm gonna look at what Golden One said. So BC equals G. How'd you get that? Oh, because AD. Okay, because there was a A and a D here. And there's an A and a D here. So BC equals G. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so... And then BCH. Does that mean that H equals A? Oh wait, I think I might be actually working this out. Is this actually happening? Am I doing it right? Because... Wait, no. Hold on. I've had it figured out and I've confused myself. So BC equals G, which means H and A are the same. Which means we can... So D equals FE? Is that right? Okay, hold on. Let me pause Layton because the music is struggling. Put my own music back on. This is a fun one to come straight in off the bat with, like, whoo. Okay. So we've established that BC equals G, which means that H and A are the same. Which means that D equals FE, but does that help me? Oh wait, that means I just need to have D on the other side. Because it's E and F that are in the example, the answer. Right? Does that make sense? Have I hold on, let me move this out of the way and rewrite it. So the things that we've got are A, B, C, and D equals E, F, G, and H. And H, C, and B equals G and A. and D and A equals F, H, E. So if we take this bottom part and we take D and A and F and G, H and G away, we know that B, so this is what we were saying. BC equals G. I just couldn't figure out how to get started, which means we know that BC equals G. H is the same as A. Right? Okay, where was I going with this? How did I figure this out? Which means we get rid of that, we get rid of that. D is the same as F and E, which is what we need for the answer. I know I've just done the same thing twice, but I just wanted to make sure my maths was right. Maths. Subtract the top and bottom ones and subtract 2 and 4. I think I've got it right. This is where I Cintella's really needed. Scintella with the math smarts. I'm gonna go for D.
Here goes.
Yes! Haha!
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
That. I just want that. That audio, but without the background. Just him speaking. That's what I'm looking for. We did it! Of course, the only other matchups might work, but the only one you can be sure will end in a tie based on this information is horse D. Thank you, Golden One, for getting me started with that. I just couldn't figure out how to figure it out. Oh, now I get it. Thanks a million. Like I was saying, if you want to go through the gate, sneaking in the stagecoach is the only way. It basically means that in the first matchup, A was just along for the ride. A didn't do anything. But you never know what kind of dangerous stuff could be hiding in the woods, so I say stay here. I got a diary key. Nice, nice. Okay, we'll sort that all out at the end. We'll do the catch up of everything. The illusion, oh wait, no, we've already spoken to her. Okay. So now I'm just intrigued to find out where all of the scraps are. Like, am I supposed to touch the ground? Am I supposed to do puzzles to get them? I mean, it's this game. It's probably going to be puzzles. Let's be real. Ooh, I can actually go forwards. Does that mean that... Oh, hello, sir. You have very large hands. Yep, museum doors are shut tight. There's no going in there. Alright, let's talk to this man. He's probably got a puzzle for me. Howdy, the name's Giorgio. I'd rather run around in a chicken suit than go one day without chess. That's very specific, sir. Have you been offered this specific scenario? You ought to go on my good side and hear what I have to say. Fine. It's a chess one. Where's Samuel when you need him? Well, this should be interesting. Okay. Chess time! The Knight's Tour 1. Lead the knight on a trip around the board. Chess knights move 2 squares forward and 1 square... Yeah, I know. So they make an L. Move this knight around the entire board, landing on each square only once. Well, we could either do this by actually figuring it out, or we could just have fun with it. So, wait. Which knight am I moving? Oh, I see. Okay. I thought that those were 2 other knights that were in the way. I now understand. Uh-oh. I got him stuck. Okay. I really do think several moves ahead, as is usually the case for chess. Ah, that's exactly what I did last time. Right. Okay, I'm gonna try this. But then I can't go anywhere from there, can I? No, I can't. Right, so I'm thinking... Try doing the same thing again. Okay, I'll try that. Does that sound good? Let's do that. Yeah? Mario, don't make me bring up that puzzle command again, because I'll do it. Wait, you got my Luke? Oh, as in me speaking the Luke audio. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Did you? Oh my god, you didn't. Well, it actually let me play this on my phone. My phone's really strange about playing MP3s. I don't know why. Okay, what? I think that's a good impression. I think that's a great impression. Let's do that as one of my alerts. Why not? Oh my god, we should have that as a sound alert, like on the channel points. I need to ask Brandy how she did that, because she's got channel points that like play stuff. I'm a voice actor. Don't tell Joe I'm taking this career. We've already swapped, not really swapped careers, but like he studied to be an actor. And then went into the game design industry, and I started to do game design, and now I'm an entertainer. I'm not an actor, but I'm an entertainer, and that's good enough for me. That's close enough for me. Okay, so we really need to avoid doing like the corners as much as we can. Ah, no, I did it again. Because I think if we avoid doing the corners, no! I think I have to do that one last. So, nope. 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 Dope. 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 If I go there, then I can go there. And then I can go there. But then I can't do that one. So if I go there, I'm stuck. So that one. Up here, I can go back down. If I do that one, I'm stuck. Still missed two. I'm getting closer. So I may or may not have purchased about 9 pounds of Reese's Peanut Butter Easter eggs. Okay. Alright, Luco. Also, I love the Reese's Peanut Butter. Like, the trees and the eggs that they do are so good. I used to basically, when I was still physically going to work, I would, I'd buy like 3 packets of them and keep them in my locker. And then I'd eat like a packet every break. Gonna leave a lurk while I go and lay back down, but I'll still be listening. Okay, Dottie. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you. Anyone who hasn't voted yet on the prediction, by the way. You've only got like a few minutes left. Okay. If I go there, I can go there. And then there. And then there, but then I'm... Oh no, because I can go there and there. Oh, but I've left one! Oh, I'm getting really close though. Okay. So... I think it might just be trial and error. I'm sure there's a way that I could work it out quickly, but I don't really have the brain. This is how you chess, right? Yeah, this is definitely how chess works. Go here. If I go there, I'm pretty much stuck. Because I can't go back. I can go there. So I'm not stuck. And then down there. When I've done that, I can go up there. And then when I've done that, I can go down there. But then I get stuck. Because if I go up here, I can go up here, and then I can go back down. And then I get stuck again! Damn it! Okay. Cross. And then there. And then up here. But then from here, oh, I can do that corner, but then I get stuck again. Just look, watch. Just thinking. L. 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 Like, I can do almost all of it. There. We go there. We go there. But then I get stuck. If we go up here, then the next move would be down here, and then I get stuck again. It's like... Oh my god. Yes! Ha ha!
This should do the trick.
It only took me 10 minutes and I got there.
Ha! Wonderful.
That's so cute. Ha! Wonderful. I love Layton. I just want to squeeze his cheeks. Like his face cheeks. It's like, come here. Let me give you a cuddle. I will steal your hat. Well done. The Night Store is a classic puzzle that's well known in many countries. Oh, it's like the Queen's thing that we did last time. Very nice, sonny boy. I can't remember the voice I gave him, so I'm doing this one. There's lots more where that came from, but let's take a breather for now so you can hear my spiel. Back in the day, this town was full of aristocratic families, but one day they just all upped sticks. The Herzen family is pretty much the only upper crusty family left in town. Good, thanks for that, I guess. I still haven't got any photo scraps. Does that count towards the wager? No, it does not. Those kind of puzzles just don't count. Because if they did, I would have failed. Oh, I actually supposed to go to a specific place. That's why I didn't realise that. That bulldog is blocking our path to the northeast corner. How to get through? Talk to the dog. Wait. I mean... Go roof. Our friend, the bulldog, seems to have changed in temperament since we last met. Brrr. He looks really hungry, Professor. I think he'd let us pass if we bring him a snack. Very well. I seem to remember a grocer's beneath the watchtower. I'm sure we can find a suitable snack for our friend there. Oh yeah, the guy who really likes garlic. I remember. A man who really, really likes garlic. Let's go speak to him. I think it's this way. I mean, it does tell me on the map where I'm going. Oh, new puzzle. That shop is so smelly that I have to play out here or I'll pass out. That really, stinks. Oh, water break. It's okay, I bought some snacks for me to nibble on, so at least I'm not bored. Here, let's share them. In the form of a puzzle. A snack for the brain. You have a box of 4 different kinds of sweets, arranged in no particular order. Your job is to divide these sweet treats into 5 equal portions. Oh god, it's one of these. To do so, you need to make sure each portion contains exactly the same number and variety of sweets. Got it? Good. Then get started. Okay. How many sweets do we have? 4 different kinds of sweets. So like that. That's the 4 different kinds. There's like a little bonbon, a little swirly-doo, a bag of something, and some Skittles. Okay, so... No, we can't. Okay, so I can't cut this one off at the bottom. I made myself a mocha, or as you would call it, a mocha. I would call it a mocha. That's what I've got too, except it doesn't really taste that chocolatey. But I took time to make it this morning rather than just going, quick, quick, make it fast. And because last time I ended up with lumps of chocolate powder and it was like, bleh. So this time I didn't. It's better. Okay. Most logical thing to do is turn up the music. Pump up the jam, pump it up, but the beat is pumping, and there's something pumping. More hydrate. Okay, more hydrate. Try and turn up the sound on Decime, the emulator that I'm using. And my settings have frozen. There we go. Just 1% more. Okay, so let's look at this logically. So this one down here, you can see my cursor, I guess you can. This one down here, so actually, one above it, this one. If I want to basically get this to this, see, like this, then we end up chopping this one off. So I don't think that's how that's going to work. I have to have one of each type of sweet. Oh wait, 5 equal portions. Okay, so maybe it's 2 types. Like that. Because I just realized it looks like there's more of the little, whatever these are, the gobstoppers, than everything else. So we could do like this. And then like, oh no, because then how would, that's not right, because then how would the green one get into this? Oh no, wait, hold on, I could actually, like this. Okay, and then bonbon, swirly thing. Okay, I think I've got it. They don't need to be the same shape. So you need to make sure each portion contains the exact same number of variety of sweets. So we've got 2 of the gobstoppers, I'm not really sure what to call them. The red one, the green one, and the swirly one. The lines are really hard to see. Just they're like, I'm struggling, I won't lie. Oh, we've got an objection! Why are we getting objected?
Objection!
My lights apparently didn't want to do that this time. Just wanted to hear it. Oh, I see. I think I've got it. So there's 2 of the multicolored ones, yeah. Yeah, I think I've got it. It's just really difficult to see those lines and the colours that I've got going on the background. Okay, I'm gonna hit it.
Just leave it to me. Piece of cake.
Piece of cake! The puzzle solution is shown above, and remember the sweets are for everyone, so don't forget to share. Yay, it's all divided up now. Here's some for you. Oh, thanks a lot. Ugh, these taste like raw garlic. Oopsie, all the garlic in the shop must have made my snacks all weird. I'll just throw them out. New hamster toy! Guys, we have a new hamster toy. We might be able to complete the hamster game. But first, let's go to the shop. Hey, buddy. It's gonna taste like garlic if we buy anything here, but we might as well try. Hello there, gents. How can I help you today? I like his name is Garland. I'm in desperate need of food for a hungry dog. Do you have anything that fits the bill? Well, that's the most interesting request I've heard all day. I don't have anything in a tin, but this leftover beef shank will make Rover sit up and beg. I'm gonna have some cookie. Sorry. I should do nicely. Would you be willing to part with it? Of course. I just hope your dog likes garlic. I'm sure that won't be a problem. Good. I won't charge a penny, but you gotta solve this puzzle I've got. The money— that's not really a good business model, sir. Just listen to the music playing again. I'm mulling it over for days and I'm starting to lose sleep. Well, let me— sealing off the smell. Garlic is a wonderful seasoning when used in moderation, but the smell can be pretty potent. Someone put garlic cloves in this intricate container, and they're really stinking up the room. Use the 2 corks below to help our friend deal with the smell. Touch the screen the place you want to put the corks. Your answer must be use no more than 2 corks. Well, we know how to fix this, don't we? We follow the garlic. It's basically just a case of spending the time to follow the garlic all the way around. Till it comes out. Make sure we go do every little side path. Oh, yep, and that actually meets up with itself, so... and that meets up with the other side. And that meets up there. So that's basically a closed loop. However, we've got this one. Is this going to be like a trick where it's like, oh, the flowers will overpower the garlic smell? Oh wait, yeah, this is just going to come out the top again. Korean cooking is like, take a handful of garlic and then think about what you want to cook. That sounds very good to me. That sounds good to me. I love garlic. And the Korean food that I've had, I really liked. Except one. But I can't remember what I ordered. That was, I went to a Korean place in Glasgow? Edinburgh? Edinburgh. I can't remember what it was I ordered, but I didn't enjoy it. But everything else I've had, I've enjoyed. So, it was probably just that one dish. Ooh! Thank you so much for those bits! Thank you very much. I appreciate those chips. Okay, so I found a recipe for Korean style roast chicken. One of the steps was to stuff the cavity with 3 heads of garlic. Not cloves, 3 heads. That sounds perfect. Yes. Let's make that. Okay, so this garlic down here comes out of here and here. But this garlic down here also comes out of the middle one. So we're gonna work that out. Hold on. Let's follow this one out. Because I'm now wondering what it's expecting me to do. Because maybe the smell doesn't go backwards? Like, or if it meets up with the flowers overpower it? Because look, this is also just a closed loop that just goes round. Garlic? Stinky? I happen to think it smells marvellous. Oh yeah, well I mean it does say in the text it can be quite potent. Joe Stinky. Garlic stinky, Joe Stinky. Oh no, I really like garlic. I'm not a massive fan of raw garlic. Like, the smell of it, but also, yeah, I still like it. So yeah, the garlic from this side comes out here, and the garlic from this side comes out here and here. But the flowers, let's change the color. Doesn't go out anywhere. Wait, that can't be right. The flower smell just kind of stays inside the bottle? Is that right? Let me try that again. Oof. My computer is struggling. Oh no, wait, I missed a branch. It'll be this one. Did my lights just fall down? Ah, there we go. Oh no, wait, that is the same. That just ends up with the same. Yeah, the flower smell doesn't leave the bottle. At all. Is that really the answer? The answer is yes, my lights did just fall down. I will fix them later. That's fine. So, what are you saying? Give us the least amount of garlic flowers because one cork in the middle halves the garlic smell and the other one in either left or right does nothing. Okay, so you think the answer is put it in the middle because that gets rid of one of the bulbs of garlic. Whereas if you just do one like, but I could do left and right. I'm not really sure if I've got the like. Like, this is definitely gonna be. The annoying thing is these ones aren't usually trick questions. These are usually just figure it out, you'll get there eventually kind of answers. But this one appears to be a trick question. Hey, thank you for those, more of those bits. Have a beer on me. Thank you. I'm not really a big beer drinker, but I'll have a cocktail or a cider on you. Or a peach beer. Hey, hit people guy. Have you got it? One in the middle halves it, the one left and right halves it. One left or right does nothing. But I can do two though. At least I think I do. Okay, I'm gonna keep sketching this. Put on some new music. So yeah. I already know I won't like the game's answer. It's so true. So true. I already know I'm gonna get mad. I already know it's not gonna be a fair answer. So, Golden One's answer is put one in the middle. But it says one, but I could do two, I can do two corks. So I could do left and right. I just can't do all three. Yeah. Does the flower smell ever get, like, mingled in? It doesn't. It just stays in its own little pod. Because I was gonna say, if the flower smell, like, mixes in somewhere, that would be good, but it just appears to be, like, completely separate. I'm just trying to follow it with my eyes. Yeah, it's definitely separate. Okay. I'm gonna go for one in the left and one in the right. Hit people guy, what's your answer? Because you say you think you've got it. Just I'm gonna finish my coffee before I answer this one. Oh my god, you're so smart. Hit people guys got it. They go up his nose! They go up his nose! Oh.
Let's see if this
Sorry.
works.
Forgot to get rid of the sketch layer.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
The specific wording of the puzzle was click where you think the corks should go. If it had wanted me to put them in the top of the bottle, it would have said like A, B, and C. Ah, hit people guy. You and me, we're on. I got you. I know what you're saying. I'm on your wavelength now. Easy question. Sweet relief. Each of the 3 holes in the container connect to the garlic, so there's no real way to seal off the container using the corks. With no way to contain the smell, our friend has no choice but to plug his nostrils. Hopefully he had the good sense to stay inside where no one could see him like that. I'm picking up what he's putting down! Yes! You gotta be a real garlic lover like me to solve that one. I do like some garlic, sir. Yeah, you worked for this beef shank, so it's all yours. Mmm. Yummy. And I got joy root clover. I think I'm not going to do any of the tea stuff until I've got all the ingredients, because I've discovered that if you give someone the wrong cup of tea, you then can't go back to them and give them another cup of tea. So you're kind of screwed in that regard. I love that his name is Garland. It's so great. Okay, let's go back to the dog. I like the music in this area. Oh, stop now. Oh yeah, that's the tower. I forgot about the tower. Oh, hello, who are you? Oh, we think we might have a puzzle to do. You're gonna wear your souls out if you keep running around like that, fellows. Don't wear out your soul. Rest your feet for a minute while you solve this puzzle of mine. Stack of dice. Guys, it's a dice-based puzzle. You stack 3 dice in a column. At points where the 2 beep boop. At the points where 2 dice touch. Don't know why I just did that. The faces that are touching add up to 5. If one visible face on the bottom die is showing a 1, what number must be on the top face of the top die? Each die is identical and all sets of opposing faces on the die add up to 7, just like any other die. He is here to save my soul. Okay. Well, here's how we're gonna work this out. Give me 1 second, let me get my sketch layer back up. So, the things on a dice that can add up to 5 are 1 and 4, and 3 and 2. That's it. Those are our only options. So the 1 is already taken on this dice, so it can't be 1 and 4 on the bottom, which means it has to be 3 or 2. You can't have 0 on a dice. So it has to be 3 or 2 on this top side here. Okay, which means it has to be 3 or 2 on the other one. However, oh wait, it can't be 3 or 2. Hold on. It has to be 2, because if this is 1... Wait, no, hold on. Have I confused myself? I've confused myself. Back to what I was saying. Tell that to my dice in D&D. You gotta roll a 0. You can roll a 0 if you have a minus to any of your ability check modifiers, which I thankfully do not have. I just have a lot of 0s, but there's no minuses. I currently have an item that has given me like +6 to dexterity saving throws. It's great. Wonderful. And one of our party members has an aura that gives everyone +4 to saving throws, so I get +10 to my dexterity saving throws right now. It's baller. And one time I rolled a 20, so I got a 30 to a dex save, and I was like, I'm nimble. I can do anything. My turtle barb has 6 dex, so it's -2 to dex rolls, including initiative. I have in our 4 combats, so roll 2 ones, a 2, and a 20. Ooh, that's some polar dice. One of our players has basically, just by sheer chance, happened upon a couple of items that has made them have a +13 to their initiative, because they already had quite a high dex. So they got a +13 to initiative, and it's like, wow. The rest of us have like +2 or like nothing. I have a +6 now, but I didn't. Anyway, they're a monk. No, they're a paladin. Anyway, so it can be either 2 or 3, which means this side is either 4 or... Hold on. 5? Yeah. So there's a 2 and a 3 in here. One of the dice is a 2, one of them's a 3. We don't know which way round it is. However, oh, it has to be a 4. It'll have, right, okay, so bottom dice, I've just figured out how to work this out. Bottom dice will have to be a 2, so that this one is a 3, so that the other side is a 4, so this side is a 1, which means this side is a 6. Does that make sense? because the ones on the other side, so the opposite sides of the dice, add up to 7, just like they do on a real dice. So that's a 2 and that's a 5. But if that was a 3 and this was a 2, that would be a 5, which means it wouldn't be able to add up to 5. So it has to be a 4. Ah! Code! What's he saying? What's he saying? I don't have an add command. But if you message me, I might add it I can add it later. So yes. So this has to be a 2, because if that was a 2, that would be a 5. Yeah, so that's a 3, which makes that a 4, because 3 and 4 is 7, which makes that a 1 to make that 5, which means opposite that, it must be a 6. Does that make sense? I think I figured it out. My brain is starting to be switched on. Seems sound. Okay, I almost hit input answer on my art screen.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yes! That is what I like to hear.
Leaves no puzzle unsolved.
That is what I like to hear, Layton. I like to hear that. So did you know that the sum of each set of opposing faces is 7? You can easily narrow down the possibilities. With a little smart thinking as detailed above, you'll soon arrive at the answer. 6. I did it! I did it! I did it all on my own. And on that note, I'm going to go quickly have a quick pee, because I've just had a lot of coffee. But before I do, I've just realised I have to set something up. Hold on. Hold on. Actually, I don't think I really used the puzzle on the break screen last time, so I'll just keep with the... I will just keep that same puzzle up. This command lets you roll a d20. Ah, okay. Hopper don't look sus at all. Nope, no siree. You're no slouch at this. No, I'm not. So what's the story? What do you think you're going to find here in Full Sense? Don't mean to sound ominous, but there are truths best left buried. That doesn't sound ominous at all. You get me? New hamster toy! Perfect. We might actually almost be there. Right. Before we go give this to the dog, I'm going to switch you guys to the break screen. Just so I can really quickly go and pee. And maybe grab my monster because I've now finished my coffee. And I don't want to have... I mean, I could have another coffee, but I don't have much oat milk left. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's not important. I'm going to fix my lights as well. So I'll be back very soon. See you guys in, like, 5 minutes. I'll put a timer on for 5 minutes. Go and do your thing while I'm gone. Go and get yourself a drink. Fix your makeup like I will be. Get yourself a cookie. Have fun. How dare you? Grab your monster. That's what I refer to him. Excuse you. I'm getting the monster from the fridge. It's not Joe. Right. Bye. Hello, beautiful people. Hello. Welcome back. Guess I don't think I don't notice you over there, Maru. What are you doing? What you planning? Watching you. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. I just really quickly went to pee. Like, literally grabbed my monster, stuck my lights back up. 5-minute break. That's all. I still haven't finished my cookie. And I fixed my lipstick. No plans, no birthday plans at all. Better not be. How dare you? How dare you show me love and support? That's not allowed. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Shall we get back to puzzles? We should get back to puzzles while I still have a brain before it starts to disappear again. But I'm actually really proud of the dice puzzle. I'm proud that I got that without having to be prompted very much at all. No hint coins were needed today. Let's see a dog about, that's not the phrase. See a man about a dog, but there's no man. I don't know. Anyway. Back to the game! Whoa! Here we are. I really need to center this camera better. Problem is when I'm, when I'm tweaking the camera, I'm not actually, like, I do have everything set up, but I don't have, like, I'm presumably not sitting in the same place, apparently, whenever I tweak the camera, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's alright. I got something that you might like. Woof woof to you too, sir. Here's our chance, Luke. Throw him the beef shank. I'm already on it. Here goes. Woof. Oh, look at, I've never even noticed Luke's little cheeks before. Like, can you see them? Like, they've got little round cheeks. Look how cute they are. Ruff. My sound effects of the dog. Oh, he's happy. Look at him. He was just hungry. Poor little boy. I think our little offering did the trick. Ruff, ruff. I don't think this doggy's going to be doing any snarling anytime soon. We could finally explore the rest of the town. I don't know why, I thought his voice sort of went all sad at the end there. And I decided to begin search for the photo scraps in the alley. I love how I walked all the way around town before I remembered that the map was actually telling me where I was supposed to go. There's one. Okay, she wants a cup of tea. Say, Professor, could that be a piece of the photograph? I'd say so. Sharp eyes, Luke. I'll place it in my trunk for safekeeping. I've got 14 scraps still to get. But I've not been here, so there's bound to be plenty of hidden puzzles and people with puzzles and presumably hint coins somewhere. There we go. Hi, you want a cuppa? Oh dearie me. Are you alright? What's the matter? Well, pancakes are good for the soul. All that syrup just wreaks havoc on my complexion. Pancakes are good for the soul, sir. Nonsense, madam. You look lovely. But just look at this skin. It's dull. Well, if it's troubling you that much, may I suggest a cup of radiance-boosting tea? Really? You'll be my hero if you can make something like that. After all, worrying about my skin is only going to make it worse. True. Need some vitamins. Well, shall we... What do I have? Oh, great for the skin. Okay. It must be something I have. I actually took double iron this morning. Maybe that's why I feel so good at actually being able to do puzzles. I took double iron because I was like, I feel like I need some extra iron today. Twice the iron, twice the fun. I love how every time you add a different word to it. It's great. It's a good little running joke. It's okay, I won't. The worst thing that happens if you have not, like, consistently, like if you have too much iron a lot, it probably messes your body up. But the worst thing that happens if you have too much iron like one day is that it's poop related. And I wouldn't say more than that. It's not nice. But it's not like you don't do a lot of damage if you just do it once, I think. I looked it up. Because, you know, I was like, how much is too much? The worst thing is if Magneto shows up and like lifts me to the ceiling, we know why. I grow metal claws on my knuckles. Yes, I become Wolverine. Well, the thing is, Wolverine grows bone claws, and then they, like, cover his skeleton in adamantine. It is adamantine, right? Okay, nerd. Excuse me. How dare you? You will refer to me by my title, which is Queen of the Nerds. Thank you. That's not my title. I'm not nearly nerdy enough to be called Queen of the Nerds. Right, let's try and make some tea. This is supposed to be good for the skin. So let's try that. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through the text because they literally just say the same thing if you get it wrong. I think it's... No! I'm pretty sure this has to go in it because it's great for skin. But I have no idea what combos I have done and I haven't done. Maybe I should make a list. I also don't want to give her tea that... Can I back out of it? I can. Cool. Right, we'll do that later. Does this mean you think my skin is beyond hope? Oh no! It's alright, lady. We'll come back to you. I'd rather not serve you the wrong cup of tea. Luke, do you see that piece of photograph over there? I do! Great, Professor! I hope it hasn't got all soggy from lying on the ground out here. Don't worry, Luke. It looks more or less intact. Alright, 13 to go. Unlucky for some. And I know that iron is supposed to, take 2 days, but I find that on days when I don't have iron, I notice significantly. It shouldn't be instant, but I feel like it does actually make a big difference. Remember when Game of Thrones was good, and when Game of Thrones no longer being good was the worst of our problems? Good times. I never watched Game of Thrones. I saw bits and pieces here and there, like when other people were watching it, or when people would like post clips online, but I never actually watched Game of Thrones. Just wasn't really my cup of tea. Like, I do like fantasy stuff, but it was just, I feel like oh wait, no, I think I saw the first episode, because I think Joe was like, you should watch it, so I gave it a try. But I have to like fast forward through the steamy scenes, because they make me incredibly uncomfortable. So I'm just like, yeah. I actually told a friend, I was like, I don't really want to watch it because it's all about sex and violence. I mean, it's not all about it, but it's got quite a lot of it in it. And I was like, and they were like, it's not that violent, but they didn't deny the other stuff. I don't mind showing me clips from season 1, but you like the goriest, messiest parts, which I like least. Yeah, that's exactly my thing. Like, I feel like if I'm watching it on my own, I can just skim through the gory parts. But the story and the dialogue are great too, and I was like, why didn't you show me that? Exactly! I mean, to be fair, my friends did say that the dialogue and stuff was great, but I'd heard that it was really gory in some places, and I was like, I don't really know if that's my cup of tea. Like, if I'm just thinking to myself, what have I watched voluntarily, and I've watched, like, the whole thing recently? Not very much. But if I'm watching, like, a whole series, it tends to be stuff where either the stakes are quite low, or, like, it's not really that violent. I don't know, like, trying to think of shows I've watched recently. I watched She-Ra, the new one. I've been watching Hilda. I've been watching, Schitt's Creek with Joe. I've been watching, which is very cringy, and I actually, like it's got a lot of cringe humor, so I do sometimes have to leave, because I'm like, I hate cringe humor. And, what else have I seen recently? Really not that much, to be honest. I don't really watch a lot of stuff. I want to, but it's just finding the time to get invested in a whole new series, you know? And I watch the PurpleCoffins show on twitch.tv/PurpleCoffins. The writing is very good, but there's also a ton of gratuity. Right, let's have a look at this. Oh, I assumed that would be like a... There we go. Whoa, this alley's flooded! Can I actually go through? Oh, I can. Nice. Oh, it's you two. Oh, it's Katia. Hello. Hey, I know you. You're Mr. Anderson's daughter. Yes, my name is Katia. What brings you to Full Sense? I'm sorry, but I can't really talk about it. Excuse me, I have to get back to my search. Goodbye. Katia, wait a minute, what were you looking for? Wow, she moves fast. So Katia was headed to Full Sense all along, just as we were. Luke, I believe we've uncovered the identity of the third party asking about the Elysian box. So, Katia's looking for the Elysian box as well? It would seem to be the only possibility, yes. I mean, not necessarily, but... Ooh, photograph! Click. My wife and I finished watching Soul Eater this weekend. We're now watching High Rise Invasion. Oh, I've watched a couple of episodes of Soul Eater. Oh, no. Don't you show me more cringe. I cringe. Oof. Yeah, I watched a couple of episodes of Soul Eater. I think I maybe even just watched the first episode. There was this thing that my sister did when I was younger, was she would basically show me the first episodes of a lot of different animes, but just like the first episode, and if I wanted to keep watching more of them, she'd be like, okay, this is the anime, this is how you would get it, like how you'd watch it. I think Soul Eater may have been one of them. That's why I've seen a lot of first episodes of things. I watched the second episode of Food Wars, and I just can't. I just can't cope with it. I need something calmer. Something about it seems strange. So there's a, should we do the camera minigame? I'll pick up the bit of photo first. Professor, I see a piece of photograph over there. Nicely done, Luke. I just tucked this away in my trunk so we don't lose it. I like how every time we see them, he's just himself, but like he must be carrying like a trunk with him. Because otherwise, what's this in the corner? It's true. Mox is definitely funnier than me. I'm not offended by this. Okay, let's go to the camera minigame. Spot the difference, guys. You ready? Maybe it's the luggage, like the luggage from Discworld. What's the luggage from Discworld like? I've never actually... My sister has read Discworld, but I never read it. Not offended. I might have to try harder. I'm not funny. I don't ever claim to be funny. I'm just here to show you guys puzzles and you guys come up with the humor. That's how it works. It's got a bunch of feet. Oh, cool! That's still the bad stuff because I only just got the new stuff in. But I'm not letting it go to waste. Plus it'll fill me up. And that's what I need. You can help me if you want. I'm just gonna try without looking it up first. Oh, there's a lid on the bin. You have to do them one at a time, which is a bit annoying.
Let's see if this works.
Last time I really struggled because it was so tiny. But I think it was you, Mox, that was like, I count the things in each picture. So I'm gonna go for the obvious things I can see first. I've actually got them side by side, which is a lot easier than how it would be normally. I'm not noticing anything else that's obvious. It might be something to do with these leaves. Though I doubt it that close to the bin. You see two at least. Mara's like, that one! Thank you, Mara. I appreciate the help. Oh, there's a line up there.
Consider this puzzle solved.
What?
Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
I was so sure! What? Oh no, it's because it's slightly higher up. Ah, look. See, up here? Can you see? I thought that that was... Yeah, I just didn't... I was too quick. I was too cocky. We've got one wrong, boys. Whoops. But that counts towards 1 for the puzzles. Maybe I should have done it as 3. I had no confidence in myself. I was so sure I was gonna get so many puzzles wrong that 3 would be too low a number. I should have done it as 3. Why didn't you stop her? Gasp. Dun dun dun! I know, so dramatic. Wow, these are actually pretty difficult. There's nothing... Oh, window. I was gonna say there's nothing super obvious.
Just leave it to me.
And Luke.
That was almost
Too
easy.
slow. My hands are too slow. Okay, we found 2. I just need to find the 3rd one. Count everything you see. Don't look at the screen. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just singing along now. That's the 2 that I saw. Good luck on the 3rd. Okay. The problem is where it gets cut off. But if I do this... Oh, they are in this... Aha! I cheated a little bit, but I can see it now. Can you see it? If I do this, if I switch back and forth. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you tell what it is yet? You do. Pachow! I wouldn't have... If I hadn't switched back and forth between them, I wouldn't have been able to see that. It's the exclamation marks!
Apprentice strikes again.
So if you haven't been here before for these, find the difference. Basically, there's... Now if we come out of the camera, we can now click the areas, and there's hidden puzzles. Oh, look at that! There's a hidden puzzle. There'll be a hidden puzzle and 2 hidden coins. So let's get these, Ooh, UFOs spotted! Let's get this puzzle done. 4 UFOs are spotted in the night sky. It looks like there are 4 distinct shapes floating in the sky, but each of these is actually made up of 4 identical parts. Which of the following is the base part used to make all of these shapes? Oh, okay, so they're each of them are made of 4 parts repeating? Is that what it means? Like it's the same part repeated 4 times? A puzzle within a puzzle. Puzzleception. So... I'm gonna try and do this without... Without, like, drawing over it. So, this one, the obvious answer would be C because of this bit. And that's the same as this. However, that, like I said, that's the obvious answer. So, I think Hold on, because if we imagine like this and then it goes to there and then it draws down like that. And then this part here is this part here, which means it goes in. Okay, no, I'm going to have to draw it because I can't explain what I mean without drawing it. And there is a memo function, so it's not like I'm cheating. So if that's like that, okay, hold on, bear with me. And then this is like that. Whoa. And this is like that. And then this one down here is like that. See? So that makes sense as C. However, can we get the other ones to make sense in that regard? I think we can. If we get like... And then we have the up here. That was a bit of a wonky line, but you know what I'm trying to say. Yep, I think it's C. I think that's the answer. I'm just going to confirm with the other ones. See? Like that? See? See, see, see? See, see, see? All C's. This one will have to be like... that? Not really sure. And then we'd have to go... yeah, like that. Messed that line up a bit there. And then... yeah. I think you're right. That shape on the left is weirding me out, though. It's got eyes! Look at it! Oh, oh the right. Oh, I thought you meant that one. Yeah. Not really sure how this one's gonna work. It's a bagel. It's a ninja star. It's a shuriken. This puzzle is made of puzzles. I think, okay, sorry to sidetrack, but remember, I think it was the last Layton stream we were talking about how you do a Layton board game? I think that could be really fun. You'd have to make a lot of puzzles, but you could have, like, actual physical puzzles, but it would be quite difficult to have. Like, if you moved across the board... which I think how you would get this to work. If you moved across the board, it would be like, you'd get a puzzle, but you'd have to get a more difficult puzzle as you got towards the end. I don't know how you'd work that out. Maybe you have like 2 different piles. Anyway, sorry, I'm distracting myself. It's so easy to get distracted. Yeah, I'm not actually sure how this is gonna work, because like, how is... unless that's further away, and it's not like to scale, and it's like... that. Oh, so it's either it's gonna be trying to confuse me by being like further away, so it's not to scale anymore, or it's one of the other ones and it actually also fits. You know what I mean? Like, it's either gonna be like this, which I don't know if I'm doing this right, or... you think I'm right with this one? Okay. Or it's actually like another one of the shapes, like A. And it's just been messing with me the whole time. And like, it just happens that all the other ones work. But I doubt that. Oh no. Oh, it's struggling. You think I'm right with this one? You think it's C? I'm gonna go for C. We're gonna go for C. You ready? The face.
Let's see if this
Oh,
works.
I was not confident with that one at
Piece of
all.
cake.
Piece of cake! Oh. Oh, that's how they fit together. That's how it fits together. Look at that. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, there we go. C, which means there weren't 4 UFOs. After all, there were 16. Very disturbing. But I got it. Woo, she did it. She got it right. That one was a toughie. You're right, Luke, it was. Alright. So there's hint coins in the 2 places where there were... Here. Yeah. There we go. That's how you do that, ladies and gents. Well, at least the smoking chimneys are reassuring. But I want hint coins. That's why I'm here. Oh no, I didn't mean to go inside. No. Get back out. Stop that. I don't know why I've stuck with the accent. They're giving me less hint coins. Probably because the world's bigger this game, I think. Volsense, the Gilded Town. Wow. Oh, why, that's what they used to call this place when I were a little one. I used to work down in the mine that gave the town its nickname, see? Well, I did till they closed it down a few years ago, innit? Even, I wonder if that's... Isn't it? Isn't it? I sometimes catch crooks sneaking down to the mine to see if anything's down there. They always come back with nothing, though. Count on that, boyo. We've certainly heard rumours of the great fortune Duke Herzen left behind. You watch your treasure on it too, boyo. In that case, take it from me. The real money's not in that mine, it's in the Duke's castle, innit? You might have a bit of trouble getting in mine, considering there's a vampire living up there. Alright, enough mouldering. I'll get back to working out what this scrap of paper by here is. I know, it's a scrap of a photo and we've been looking all over for it. Oh, so it's yours, is it? Well, I haven't got any use for it, so you better take it, innit? That's nice, you didn't even make me do a puzzle for it this time. I like how we're just following a trail. So this means that Chelmley's been here. Innit? There's another scrap of the photo. Inspector Chelmley certainly got around, that's what I was thinking. Ooh, puzzle. This place sure has some unusual art. I don't know what to make of this picture. Which picture are you talking about, Luke? This one here. Are these weird shapes some kind of code? It seems as if you stumbled across a puzzle. Look here. Puzzle time! Perplexing figures. A series of figures are arranged and numbered as shown below. As you can see, the figure that should go in space 1 is missing. Can you draw the figure that belongs in this space? Slide the stylus over the guidelines to draw the figure. Okay, so last time we had one of these, it was like a mirror image. So I'm trying to think if that's the case again. Yeah, it is. Look. Oh wow, that was really quick. Not to brag, but I figured it out already. Look. Oh, hold on. Why is my opacity down so low? Stop that. I want to be able to actually see my letters. Done. Now this I'm interested in how they did it in Japanese. This is an intriguing one. So that means that it would be... A. Right? In fact, I'm not even gonna ask. I'm just gonna go for it.
Let's see if this
I think that might be the quickest I've ever solved a puzzle.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Layton's apprentice strikes again, because he's actually killed people. The peculiar sequence of figures is actually the first 6 letters of the alphabet, displayed in a 7-segment LED style and mirrored as shown above. Since you have the letters B to F, logic dictates that the missing figure should be the mirror version of the letter A. Oh, now I see how it works. Oh, I got a new I got a new ingredient. That's very good. That is good. Das is good, ja. Oh, I can't go any further, that's all I can do. Airdrops into lurk and work mode. Enjoy your lurking and working, my friend. I wonder what this medicine's for. Well, we've got a piece of the picture and we've done an extra puzzle, so that's really all we got. So we can go down the other split in the path. Sorry, this is a no-fly zone. It's okay, he's dropping, he's not actually flying. Ooh, a photograph, and we can take a picture. Look at that, there's another shred of the photograph sitting in that pile of rubbish. You stay here, Professor, I'll go get it. Watch your footing, Luke, that pile of rubbish looks quite precarious. Here it is. What I can't work out is why the inspector was rooting around in the rubbish in the first place. Do you really think that the criminal would be hiding out here? Hard to say. He could have just been sifting through it for clues or the like. Would you like to hear a cool Layton fact? They named the characters Professor Layton and Luke as placeholders, and then they just stuck. That was actually not supposed to be their name. They just stuck. You've arrived earlier and has been set up, and it's been completely insane Wi-Fi and capabilities. Whoa. Guys, it's time for a mini game. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Nope, don't want the tea set, I want the camera. There we go. So, it's very hard to see like this. Is this better? Does that help more helpful? I think I'll do that. There you go. Okay. This is going to be quite difficult. This one's a lot more of a challenge. Oh, I think that's the first one. The light's not on. I ran a speed test for my Surface Pro on Wi-Fi and got the exact same upload and download that I get on a wire connection. Wow, that's impressive. Maybe I should get a new router. Can you get a new router even if it's not made by the people who make, who's like your ISP? Is that possible? Because I mean, I'm already plugged in, so it doesn't really make a difference for streaming. It's just our Wi-Fi's a bit messed up. Oh, sweet. You can do anything if you just believe. Oh, that's a difference. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could have that as an option.
And there we have it.
And there we have it. As long as your IP allows it, an ADSL router is an ADSL router. Okay, one more difference to find. Yeah, where was Virgin? But we're also out of contract now, so we could switch, but also no one else has the same speeds in this area. And they give you your own home. Oh, perfect then. Wonderful. Some ISPs don't allow you to use your own stuff, but that's getting increasingly rare. Ah, cool. And hydration, guys. Puzzles are thirsty work. Remember to hydrate your brain. Layton would definitely want you to hydrate right now. And, oh, I found it. It's so obvious. Why is that pile of garbage on the screen talking to us? How is that any different from normal? Hi, I'm a pile of garbage. Haha. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. Sorry, that's the final difference. It's a blue curtain. Hi, pile of garbage. Hi.
This should do the trick.
Version Super Hub is switchable to work as a modem only.
A true
Hey,
leaves no
that's pretty
puzzle
cool.
unsolved.
Congratulations. You did it. Okay. Okay, so your Wi-Fi router is attached to your modem, to the Super Hub. My Super Hub is about this close to being thrown into modem and ignored for all eternity. I mean, I could really use that. How expensive was your router? If you don't mind me asking, because we're okay. Like, our speeds aren't wonderful, but if we're plugged in, it's okay. It's more the Wi-Fi we have problems with. I would like to get faster internet, but there's only so much you can do. Okay, so now we've done the, still not in the center of this camera, it's driving me mad. Now that we've done that spot the difference puzzle. Oh, well, I was not expecting that one to be the puzzle. Oh, goody, you're in puzzle. Hey! Well, maybe not. No, we don't need to let Centella know. It's okay. It's not... I will say it wasn't urgent enough for me to spend £180. Not that I don't have the money anymore. Oh god, 80 picker rats. Oh, it's one of these. Use the stylus to move the rubbish to the bin at the bottom of the screen. Guys, it's a slide puzzle! Who's ready for my favourite kind of puzzle? A slide puzzle. I don't think this is helping in the slightest. It's not. How much is that in picarats? What, £180? 80 picarats. I feel like I should get this up to the top, up here. So I can get out of the way. However, for that you get 8 onboard networks, switch, and stupidly good Wi-Fi, and also the firmware is SSO, and whoa, that's a lot of, and the OS for routers. Oh, interesting. I mean, I wouldn't need that much if I were to get it myself, you know. Okay, so that's out of the way. This one is hard. I see why it's 80 picarats. There's nothing that's... I'm thinking of making birria tacos at some point. I need to buy chipotle chilies and adobo sauce, which I need to get a 200-gram jar for £4, or 4 kilos for £5, and nothing in between. I mean, how much do you really need? Hi, welcome to Chili's. Although it is a tad chunky and looks like it was designed by a 12-year-old. But then it is marketed towards gamers. I'm not a real gamer because I'm a gamer girl. That is... I'm making a joke, by the way. I've just realized that I don't necessarily ever make jokes like that on the stream. I'm joking. Dear God. I make jokes like that a lot with my friends, but I just realized I've never said it to you guys. I don't mean it. You make jokes since when? There we go. Now he's insulting. It's a joke that I thought I could do this slide puzzle. How's that? How's that for a joke? Can I... Okay, I've had an idea. Careful, don't hurt yourself. Just solve the puzzle. How dare you, Maru? Yeah, I'm actually just doing this for entertainment value. I've actually done all of these puzzles before, and I know every single one off by heart. I memorized them so I could get them right first try. You know? Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Get in there. Get in the bin. Literally get in the bin. I know I don't need to get this blue one out, but it just helps. Whee! Okay, that's sort of helping. Kind of. Do I need to move into the top left or right hand corner? Do I? I also don't know how I do that right now. I'm struggling. Go there. Right. It's fine. It's all fine. I just need to move it down enough. That's what I was trying to do. Kind of. But not really. Yeah, overall, very satisfied. It's also one of those ones that uses beam forming to hone in on where the wireless devices are, and zap more signal. It does seem to work. I can wander all around the house with my service. That's really good. Okay. I just want to get this up. But now I can't move the other L's. Right? Also, hello, George. George of Clan McWitty. You've also got quite a good name. How many moves are you on? 214? Good times. Can we maybe get... No. Slide puzzles are the worst. Maybe I should have a redemption where it just makes me do slide puzzles. And that's the whole thing. Time for me to rearrange my lunch from the fridge to my mouth. Be back in about an hour. Okay, Mox, have a good lunch. I hope it goes well for you. I'm not sure why that was what I wanted to say, but I hope your lunch goes well for you. I'm so tempted to restart, but I think that's a bit excessive. That's a bit dramatic. That's not a redemption, that's a punishment for everyone. Do you guys want me to stop doing the slide puzzle for now? Yeah, I can't do that. I was gonna try and get the purple one in the bin, but I don't think I can. Normally when I do a slide puzzle, I can kind of figure out what I'm supposed to do, even if I can't quite do it. But I'm just so stumped on this one. We're back where we started. my god. My lights just keep falling down. It just doesn't want to stay up. Look. It's now just a little angle on my lights. That's just happening now. Okay. Are we getting somewhere? I was gonna say we're getting somewhere, but I think that might be jinxing it. I think I'm nearer now. I think I need to figure out where that's going, that little blue thing. Because I'm almost there. I just have to get enough space for this to get out of the way. See? I'm almost there. So close. I've just done the same thing but but reversed. Hold it! Why? What have you got? Hold it! No, I don't know if you're just doing that to mess with me. Twist it! Bop it! Like it's so close. Spin it!
Wow!
That's not the noise it makes for spin it. I don't know why I did that. I haven't used it. I think my dad was given a bop it once as a joke gift. That's the only time I've ever played with one. So what I'm wanting is I'm wanting this purple one and this orange one to swap places. Because if they did that, I could have the blue one in the middle. And then there wouldn't be as much dead space. That's what you want, but what do you guys need? What are you guys needing out of this relationship with this pile of rubbish? Literal trash. Like that. I'm wanting that, but with this down here. But even then, that's still gonna get in the way. You want a positive affirmation? Is that what you want? And now we're back where we were. Okay. Let's take a second to do a positive affirmation, shall we? It's slide puzzles, man. It's always the slide puzzles that drive me absolutely barmy. There we go. Here's a good one. for today. My challenges help me grow. My challenges help me grow. Including stupid slide puzzles that make me want to stab the screen. Stab it. My challenges help me grow. I'd just like to take a second to say how smooth my makeup looks right now. Press the grow like the Hulk from anger. Yes. Honestly, the temptation to hit that reset button is so strong, but I know if I do, I will end up regretting it. Should we get this boy involved? Yeah. I was just thinking, if we could swap the, this one and this one around, that might solve some of the issues. Hold on. As only see to utterly beastly ruler, we now have an Asus RT. Let me have a look. Take me away from this puzzle. Jesus, that looks like it's gonna transform and destroy your house in your sleep. Like, it looks like a transformer. Why is it giving me this 80 figure out puzzle this early in the game? Maybe I'm supposed to come back to it later. I keep wanting to click that restart button, because I feel like that's my only solution at this point. It really does resemble something the Galactic Empire revealed in battle. I have expected the Imperial March to start playing when I look at it. Dun, 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 dun. Purple one seems to be the worst one. You need to get rid of it at the top first. I think you might. That's what I'm currently trying to get it to the top. I honestly am really tempted to reset. I've done 600 moves, and I feel like it's not getting any easier. Rather than just the place go out, you need to consider the space that we left after you've moved one. Yeah. Come back to me. Hello. Can you see me? Hi. Did you just use the microwave? No, it's the slide puzzle. It just drained all of the power and sanity from my body and my computer. I'm gonna stop the slide puzzle. Thank you so much for that follow, George of Clan McQuitty. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Wasn't I following, lol? I think I've seen your name before, so I'm surprised that it didn't. Maybe it unfollowed you. Maybe it was magic. I'm going to not play the slide puzzle anymore because I hate slide puzzles. So we're gonna we're just gonna real quick just come back to that later. Come back to that later. We'll deal with that another day. That puzzle's no walk in the park, that's for sure. Yeah, we need our hint coins. Okay. So we've been all of the obvious ways. At least, I thought we had. Let's see, we picked up 7 scraps so far, but I suppose we still got more work ahead of us. Okay, so oh. Yes, the job's far from over. It would seem we're about halfway there, give or take a piece. But we've walked the length of Sally, and I think it's safe to say we won't find anything else here. I say we focus on the remainder of our search on the other places the inspector might have visited instead. I just added a word, he never said instead. So we're gonna go for the rest of the town. I really don't know what happened. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa! Layton has curly hair. Okay, I guess we're just gonna search around and hope we see one. We've been basically all of these places already. Oh, that's a new person we haven't spoken to yet. Hey guys, what you doing there? Hello, young man. We're looking for pieces of a torn photograph. Have you seen any pieces around? Yeah, the wind blew this thing by me. Is this what you two are looking for? The law of the playground is finders keepers, but you can have it if you solve this puzzle. Thank you. I was expecting that. 101, Disappearing Act 1. Here's a classic puzzle. The rules are simple. You can move any ball on the board as long as it satisfies the following conditions. To move, jump your selected ball over an adjacent space occupied by another ball into an empty space on the other side. You can't jump diagonally. Once you've made the jump, your ball jumped over will disappear. To complete the puzzle, you must remove all the balls from the board except one. Okay, enough rules. Try it for yourself. This has got a name. Like, this is a game, right? There's a game that's like this. And I don't mean checkers. That's not going to work. Okay, so we need to... If we want to think about this logically, we can't jump diagonally, which is a big deal. If we get a ball all the way, like, out on the edge of the board, that's going to be impossible to then make disappear. So we have to be, like, careful about this. Like this. Like that.
And now to test my theory. Huh, wonderful.
So did I just break my record for the fastest puzzle? I think I might have done. Peg. Solitaire. I think we used to have this, but we played it with marbles. This is one configuration of a puzzle known as Peg Solitaire. As the name suggests, the traditional version of the game is played with pegs that you insert into the hole of the game board. And Solitaire means you play it on your own. Oh, I get it now. Thanks for your help. Here's the photo scrap, just like I promised. I don't know why I've made everyone in this town Cockney. There used to be a lot more people in Full Sense well back when, but then everyone just up and left. Yeah, I'm hearing that a lot. No, he doesn't really care. Oh, it looks like the inspector's found a new victim to grill. So the only way into Full Sense is through a narrow mountain pass on the Voluntary Express. In other words, no one gets in or out of the town without getting on that train, correct? Oh, I see someone's been up late doing their homework. I think you got your facts straight, love. I keep changing her voice, too. Age takes a toll on the memory, you know. You can never tell by looking, but I'm no spring chicken. That's quite enough, madam. If you're sure about the route into town, then we're finished here. Barton, let's go. Oh, me, yes, sir. That's Barton's voice. I can't speak. Oh, blow me, Dad. That's the voice I gave her. He's dashed off. Some boys just can't sit still for 5 minutes. See? I hope I didn't embarrass the poor lamb. I only wanted him to come in and see a show. Yes. Ooh, a photo scrap. Also, maybe want to see if... Stop. Why are you getting people to follow me on TikTok? I don't use it. Stop it. I use Instagram more than I use TikTok. Look, Professor, I think we've stumbled across another piece of our photograph. Indeed we have. I'll hold on to that for now.
Whoop whoop, it's time for double digits.
Double digits! Thank you so much for that 10 months corner. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a good day. Whoop whoop. Need to do that younger demographic. Am I not young enough? Yeah, but I don't post on TikTok, so how am I going to reach people? Professor, there's a piece of the photograph. Excellent, I'll put it with the rest. He's just stopped giving me individual lines. I'm sorry, I probably don't have the cup of tea that you want. Oh, I think this is part of art. Yeah. I'm gonna go in here and see if there's one in here. There's not. Cool. Mommy, a rather good day. Yes, just had dinner. What did you have? Exactly, start posting those dances. I will not be dancing. I will be either posting clips or doing very easy lip syncs. You need to reach the yogurt demographic, and I was trying to decide very young, very old, or very health conscious. Very young, very old. Oh, I just got that. No photies here. Oh, you look a bit like Luke. His name is Duke. He's dressed like Luke. Who is this man? I just found this piece of rubbish on the ground. Ugh, littering is the most boorish habit one can have. Look, Professor, it's part of the photo. Yes, that appears to be the case. It seems like the pieces really are scattered all over town. What a huge pain. It may take some legwork, but each piece brings us closer to the answer. We must retrieve them all. Sorry to break up the tea party, but I'm the one who picked it up, you know? If you want it so badly, you have to solve this puzzle for me first, okay? I got pizza since I already had to go out to the shops. Woohoo! Nice. Like, you bought pizza at the shops, or like, you ordered pizza? Because either way, yum. And I got something a bit unusual. Is it gonna be like anchovies and pineapple or something? Turn off the light. The board shown on the picture on the left is wired on the underside so that it holds... Okay, blah, blah. Let's try again. The board shown in the picture on the left is wired on the underside so that holding contact points A and B together turns on the light. Now look at the board in the center. This light has 3 contact points, A, B, and C. No matter whether you hold contact points A and B, B and C, or A and C together, the light stays on. In that case, how must the wires be connected on the underside of the board? Draw a solution that requires the fewest number of connections. The dotted red line indicates a known wire. Oh, I know. This is easy. Well, I wasn't notified. Hi, Centella! There was a maths question earlier, and I got really stumped. But we worked it out in the end. The most unusual thing on the pizza was reindeer. What? You had reindeer on your pizza? Is that a chill thing? So I think I figured it out. I think that's how it's wired. Does that make sense? You got a horse? That's kind of wild. Mass was how much would a new router for 100 pounds cost to figure out? I don't need a new router. I'm not getting a new router, guys. It says you have to hold the contact points together. It says... No. It says, no matter whether you hold contact points A and B, B and C, or C and A together, the light stays on. It doesn't say that you have to hold them to get the light to stay on. It does in the first one, which is talking about the original board. No, that's talking about the one in the thought bubble. Does that make sense? So that's the example one. You get me. You got me. We're on the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah, so it's wired. So the first one is wired on the underside. The second one doesn't actually need to be held. So I think that's the answer. I think it's a trick question.
This should do the trick. Huh.
We had one about horses earlier. That was the sort. I think that was the maths one that I got stuck on. All you really need to do to connect that light bulb to the battery. The puzzle tells you that the light stays on no matter which combination of contact points are held together. Naturally, the lights will also stay lit when none of the contact connections are made. Ta-da! That's how it works. You're sharper than I thought you'd be. Here, I didn't want this silly thing anyway. Alright, Duke. Cheap Luke knockoff. I'm not giving you a cup of tea. Can you go back and give them cups of tea later? I don't know. I don't really want to leave this area. Okay, there's no photographs around here. Oh wait, that's a different icon. So I could go inside this time. Oh no, it's the same. Damn. I thought they were letting me in now. So for context, if you've just joined us, we are walking around the city trying to find all of the scraps of photographs. Wait, I think I've done a full loop now. Oh no, No, I haven't gone this way. Trying to find all the scraps of photographs that Inspector Chelmley has dropped. Whatever you do, don't play on the forest at the edge of town. What's that? It's what I've heard from the people who went treasure hunting in that dusty old castle outside town. They also said that a vampire with big fangs lives up there. Yikes. Are you talking about the vampire they say lives in Herzen Castle? Oh gosh, if you knew what I was talking about, why'd you make me explain it? Anyway, even though the whole fang thing sounds creepy, that old vampire's nothing to be scared of. As long as you have a cross or some garlic, you'll be right as rain. Actually, I bet you a slice of garlic bread would be enough to do the trick. Garlic bread? Listen, I meant to ask you two. Do you know what this is? The wind blew it over here earlier. Oh, that's one of the photograph scraps we're looking for. Well then, you should have it. I was going to throw it away. I don't know why I've given this girl the same voice as Luke. Actually, I should have asked the guy at the museum. I'm not giving you a cup of tea. just so rude to them. It's because if I give them the wrong cup of tea, then I end up locking it. But I don't know what they give me. I don't know if they give me pick rats or what. I'm not giving you a cup of tea. I need to pee again. It's all that hydration. Just so you know, next time we meet, I'll have something more difficult. Oh, okay, so he doesn't actually. He's the chess guy. We'll have another chess one later, I'm sure. No. Hey, people guy. Why? Why'd you do this to me? Right, do you... Oh, he actually has a puzzle for me. Business has been slower than a snail riding a tortoise, as the saying goes. With no customers, I don't really have much to do, unfortunately. Do you have any other duties here besides watching the door? Some small tasks. For instance, the boss requested that I make some extra copies of the menu. To be honest, it's a real bother. Do you mind helping me out? You just said you were bored. Opens preheated oven. Ow, that's hot. That's a good quote. Copying the menu. The menu you see here has been folded into thirds with prints on both sides, meaning in total there are 6 pages to it. The boss needs a lot of copies, but unfortunately your copy machine can only copy a maximum of 2 menu pages at once. To save time, you're trying to complete a copy of the menu in as few passes through the machine as possible. What's the fewest number of passes through the machine you need to make a full duplicate of the menu? Oh, he did say that earlier, actually. I was going to be like, what? He doesn't... What? What are you saying? But yeah, I forgot he said that earlier. Okay, let's read this again. The menu you see here has been folded into thirds with prints on both sides, meaning in total there are 6 pages to it. The boss needs a lot of copies, but unfortunately your copy machine can only copy a maximum of 2 menu pages at once. To save time, you're trying to complete a copy of the menu in as few passes through the machine as possible. What's the fewest number of passes through the machine you need to make a full duplicate of the menu? 3? I mean, the obvious answer is 3 because there's 6 pages. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go pee again, and I'm gonna leave this on your screen. Ooh. My OBS is having a time. Just give me a second. Sintel's already got it. Of course you have. Right, I'm gonna go quickly pee again. I'm sorry. I know, I had a lot of water. Had a lot of water and a lot of coffee. But I'll be right back. I won't even bother putting on a timer this time. I'm just gonna switch it to the puzzle screen, okay? So, ciao. And... see, I'm back. Hello. Hi. I'm back. So Sintel's already got the answer. My answer is 3, but I feel like that's not the right answer because that's too obvious. Does the printer copy both sides at the same time? Ah. Yeah, no, 2 pages at once, so... Wait, that's not copper confetti. That's the other one. That's the one with the cat headphones. You think the same. But I feel like that's too obvious of an answer, you know? Because it's distinct, unless it's just trying to trick me and make me think something different. I mean, I've only done one thing wrong today so far. Yeah, let's go for 3. wah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Ba. Chicka-cha. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Yeah, sometimes the obvious answer is the correct one, you're right. Sometimes it's the path of least resistance that's correct. Here's the puzzle. But I'm skeptical. You should always assume everyone is trying to trick you, especially if you're playing Professor Layton. That is a given. That is a given. That if you're playing Professor Layton, someone's probably trying to trick you. That's the puzzle. So, meaning they're told there are 6 pages. The boss needs a lot of copies, but unfortunately your copy machine can only copy a maximum of 2 menu pages at once. To save time, you're trying to complete a copy of the menu in few passes possible through the machine. What's the fewest number of passes through the machine you need to make a full duplicate of the menu? Yeah, and 3 is the only answer I can see making sense. I'm gonna answer 3, because that's the only answer I can think of that makes sense.
Here goes.
Oh, I really thought it wasn't going to be 3, because I was like, but that's obvious because they've said 2 times every time, 2 pages every time, and there's 6 pages. So you know that's the obvious answer is 3, because 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3. Picking with 3, my lord. What? Why do I have to fold it fancy? Oh, was it I was supposed to be including the fact that it's the way it's laid out. I was just using the text from the... Okay. I didn't even take into consideration that I would have to fold it. Whoops. I mean, we still got the answer, right? It's always 10. It's always 10, Lara. It's 10 or triangle. Oh, is that all there is to it? I'm sure there'd be some fancy technique involved. A, D, B, C, E, F. Where did Layton learn his alphabet? Not at archaeology school, that's for sure. There are probably nicer ways to do it. Are you sure your boss is okay with you doing it like that? Ah, no one's gonna notice. Everyone's usually busy picking what they want to eat. If you say so, mister. Alright, we got an extra puzzle, but no photograph. Unfortunately. Wrong formula, but correct answer. Good thing it didn't ask me to show my work, and that would have got me in trouble. This guy has a puzzle. It may not be related to the photo. As much as I love antiques, I adore puzzles even more. Who is he, Layton? As much as I love archaeology, I love puzzles even more. It's Layton. I've got a vintage puzzle that I'd love to share with you if you'd like to listen. We'd be honoured to hear it. Wonderful. This puzzle involves a certain rare vase in my collection. It's on display just over there. In every vase? 20 big rats, okay. This vase holds 101 stones, each identical in size and feel. There are 50 black stones and 51 white stones. Now put on this blindfold, reach in, and pull out as many stones as you liked. When you're finished, if you've removed an equal number of black and white stones, you'll receive a number of gold coins equal to the number of stones you pulled out. How many stones should you remove to give yourself the best chance of getting the most money possible? Thank you, Lara. I appreciate the clarification. Jeez. Okay, I don't really need to show you this screen unless we're doing maths. Yeah, it's 100. Surely. Surely that's the answer. That was what I was gonna say. I don't want everyone to think I'm just copying off Corner's work, but like... Would you just pull out all of them? Oh no, because... You could pick out 2... Like an extra white one. It's 100 or 101. But... Oh, but it says if you've removed an equal number of black and white stones, then you'll get gold. But... 101 would be odd, so you're guaranteed to lose. You're right. So it'd have to be 100. Okay, this is a puzzle I don't mind you guys telling me what you think, because I think I've already got an answer, so just... If you... whatever you think, put it in the chat. We have... It's a bit awkward writing the rules about playing puzzle games with you guys, because I'm like, I want to help to, like, go back and forth with you guys, but I also want to stop people who've coming in for the first time just telling me every answer, you know? So it's like, I have rules, but you guys are cool to break them, because I trust you. Sometimes. Dependent on the situation. Corner sounds about right. Okay, so we think it's 100. I think we've got a consensus right now. It's about 100. I'm just gonna leave it a couple seconds. Gonna have some more of my shake. You do a power move. Throw a single white stone and then empty the pot. Yes! Power move. Because it's the best chance of the most money. Yeah. E is x to the power to the x cubed. This is the last time I will be drinking the bad shakes. That sounds really strange the way I said it. The bad shakes. Because I finally got my delivery of the good ones back. So now I can have nice meal shakes that don't taste like powdered death. Oh, hydrate. Never mind, put that down. Have some water instead. Let's go for 100. Oh yeah, I saw you post in the Discord. How is your mouth? Okay, I don't think I have cheeks anymore. Be like those people that have like got like piercings, like tunnels in their cheeks. I've seen those. I feel like that would be very impractical, but they exist.
This should do the trick.
Ugh. I was worried he was gonna frown.
And there we have it.
Oh, I didn't have it on the right screen. Oh well, you still saw him. How's your mouth? No, Maru! Get rid of that quote. No, that winky face. If you remove 100 stones from the vase, only one will remain inside. If that remaining stone is white, it means you've successfully removed 50 stones of each color. Of course, removing just 2 stones would give you the same chance of winning the coins as removing 100 stones, but the amount of money you receive for successfully moving 100 stones dwarfs the reward you'd yeah. What I just said. What we were saying in the chat. Getting rid of that quote, you naughty. No! I forgot I have to do the number. 184. I meant to do 160. Oh god, I'm just filling the chat with spam now. Bah! There we go. I also like how when Nightbot says it, it's a monkey. Too bad. Okay, anyway. I don't even like puzzle games that much, but wow, this was such a simple puzzle, right? Do I look like a whisker? Definitely solved. A brain like yours is a real collector's item. Don't take his brain. Don't try and steal Layton's brain. That doesn't sound good. Let's do a quick savey save, because I realized I haven't saved yet today. And we've been playing for 2 hours on top of what we already had, and if we'd lost it, I would have cried. Someone told me it would work. A fish, I think. That's from Wind Waker. That was from Wind Waker. I remember that quote. Some of the quotes that come up in the quote index. Like, that quote index has been there for almost 5 years. Some of them are just... I can't remember. But if there's weird ones at the beginning, they're probably from Wind Waker, because it was like the second game I ever streamed. The whisker that talks to the fish. It's true. Luke, is that blah 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 blah. Okay, we're almost there. Let's go in the hotel and see if there's one in there. Yeah, I'm not serving you a cup of tea. Wait, wasn't he the guy who reset? Maybe that's probably a good thing. Hi Dottie, how was your lie down? There's a bunch of people who want cups of tea. Maybe we should do the mini game. The tea game. Oh, so spooky. Professor, the train's still stopped in the station, but there's not a soul inside. Seems you have no choice to remain in town. Blah 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 blah. Listen to that spooky music. We've already heard that bit before, that's why I skipped it. So, we're still looking for photos. It's pleasant enough. Got a little more sleep. Always the goal. A bit more sleep is always the goal. Wait, can I go? Oh, I can't go in the cabaret. There's not one by Granny Riddleton's shack. I'm missing 2 scraps. I'm wondering if there's some people I haven't spoken to. Like her. Oh, she's just gonna do the tea thing again. Oh no, she's telling me about the stagecoach. It's not her, it wants tea. Says this butter weighs nothing. I think that was from when we did a challenge once. Oh wait, the postman, I never spoke to him. Maybe he has a scrap. Hello again, fellows. Your family neighborhood postman, Parcell, is at your service. Hello, Mr. Parcell. May I ask, why'd you come all the way out here? Believe me, son, I'd love to tell you, but there's a secret between the people of Falsent and Dropstone. It's not really my place to gossip about their affairs. Ah, right now. Still missing 2 pieces. I don't think anyone... There's a couple of people I don't know. I've only got 2. Maybe I have to do the tea for some of these people. I've already spoken to a bunch of people who've given me scrap paper. I've only got... Talk to this man. I don't think... Because he's inside, I doubt he'll have one. Oh, he's got a puzzle, though. Tell me, have you ever worked up the nerve to wander out past the edge of town? The tales I've heard about what people see out there would make your blood run cold. I recently went out there myself to take a few pictures with my best camera. What came out was... Well, see for yourself. Ooh, spooky. A ghostly puzzle. Yikes! There's a ghost in the forest! Or so you thought, until you realised that the spectre hovering in front of you was just a figure cut out from the wood hanging off from a branch. Looking around the area, you notice 4 pieces of wood scattered in the grass. Which one of these wooden planks was the ghost cut out of? You have 4 choices, A, B, C, or D. Beware, the correct board may have been flipped over in the grass. We could very easily cheat with the art software and just turn it around, but we're not going to do it. This is an unrelated question, but is anyone else having issues with Discord? Mine is stuck on the launch screen. Joe had a problem with his yesterday. Oh. Hello. Why are you bringing that up? It says it in my about me, but we haven't played a terrible movie game in a while. Maybe I should have that set as a goal. Just to remind me who I am. Right, so we can't use the eyes as clues. It has to be the tails. It's not this one, because the tail's the wrong shape. See, it goes, woo. We don't want that. We want, like, a little curve, like these ones. So now we just have to figure out. Okay, so the body's kind of going, like, so it's it's curving. It's got, like, a big curve and then the tail. So, like, this one. Oh no, they're all like that. Okay, so what else is what other features can we focus on? So I'm just getting comfy again. What other features can we focus on? Oh, the hand's upside down on this one. Is that right? No, it's not. I'm making that up. I'm imagining that. Oh no, it is. Okay, the fingers are curving towards the head of the ghost, like that. So it's not C, because the fingers are curving the wrong way. It could be B or D, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not D, there's only 4 fingers. I think it's B. What do you guys think? I've now figured it out, so you may now answer. The fingers are curving towards the head. The tail is the right shape. There's 5 fingers. It's B. Which do you have, Lara? Don't look. Okay. I can look, though. I can look now. This is so random. I'm thinking of going back to school for theatre, but I'm hesitant because I feel too old to go back. I'm only 28, but still. Ha! Don't be silly. You're not too old. That's ridiculous. I'm sure Joe would tell you the same thing, considering that that's what he studied. My curl is gone from this part of my hair. I agree with the smart one. Do you mean Centella? Is Centella the smart one? Look at it. What is this? I've curled both of these at the same time. This one just goes flat. And I sprayed it with hairspray and everything. Anyway. I said B, didn't I? Yeah. Very determined click there.
A true gentleman.
I'm not the smart. I know I'm not the smart one, so it has to be Centella. Centella is the smart one. The board must have been flipped over as it fell to the ground. As the other boards have slight differences to set them apart from the correct one. Do you think they just, like, did a bunch of... You actually liked my hair yesterday? Like, when it was really messy? Thank you, that's sweet. I really should probably get on... I need to get some more bleach, because the roots are starting to come in. I feel like it's not worth bleaching my hair. Like, because the roots are, like, teeny tiny. They're visible, but it's just, like, such a pain to do it every time they grow. So I'm going to probably leave it for, like, a month. And, yeah, but I do need to dye it again because the colour's starting to come out. Anyway. Huh, I thought you were going to show us a photo of a real ghost. Sorry to get your hopes up, friend. I do still love pulling that one on customers. Joking aside, no one dares enter the forest now. The whole place is overgrown and perilous. New hamster toy! Right, excited to do the mini games at the end of today's stream. However... we still haven't got any more... We still haven't got any more pieces of the photos. Do we have to do some of the tea stuff? Do you have one? Taking in the stats, are you? I've changed everyone's voices. I'm so sorry to leave, but I was up so late last night and I need a nap. Don't, Centella, you don't need to apologise. Have a good nap. Rest up. We'll miss you, but I totally understand. Have a good one, Centella. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We are the Urzen Museum. It's got all sorts of antiques from Falset's most important family. I'd recommend you visit it, but the curator, Grinko, is almost never there. Wait, is he not the guy from the sewers in the first game? We'll find out soon. Go to bed and have a nap. Oh, now I want bread. Guys, I bought a baguette the other day. I could just go and have some bread once I'm done the stream. That's such a good idea. I'm just gonna sit with some bread and some butter. Yum. Simple pleasures. If you ever find that place open, consider yourself lucky. Yes, we noticed. We were hoping to visit, but the museum was closed when we passed by. Word is the museum's owner ordered Grinko to lock it up and run around town looking for something. The owner, you say? Do you happen to know who this person is? Of course, everyone does. It's the same fella who owns the Voluntary Express. Maybe building museums is some weird hobby for the rich, but it seems like a waste to me. It would seem that Mr. Beluga owns not only the Voluntary Express. He just told us that. Why are you recapping what the man just said? Could you imagine having a conversation with someone in real life, and then they just recap what you've said to you? But like, because I mean, people do that in TV shows a lot. You're going, what do you? Or not even like, what do you mean? But just like, so Mr. Beluga owns the Voluntary Express. Yeah, that's what I just said. I would walk away. Bread is part of Borgor, therefore good. Exactly. Thank you, love you guys. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Okay, Centella. I hope you enjoy watching it later. And you enjoy the puzzles. Oh, hydration. Hydration. The goose would be inclined to agree with you that bread is good. How odd. What use would Mr. Beluga have for a museum like that? Who could say? For now, what's clear is that Mr. Beluga may have ties to the Herzens he's kept quiet about. Done chin-wagging, you two? Good. Then look at this litter I picked up off the ground. Yes, we've got one more piece. That's a scrap. Oh, that's a scrap of photo. You were looking for this thing. Then by all means, take it. Here, it's yours. What a nice guy. Didn't ask us to do a puzzle for him. We have one scrap of photo remaining. I've already talked to him. He doesn't have any puzzle pieces. She's already given me a piece, so it's not. She's not got it. Let's talk to the people in the hotel. Morgan. Barton. Whatever your name is. You expect to seem like a grump, but I've never seen a man so head over heels for his wife. Hey, you. Do remember to take a rest every so often while investigating the town, sir? Go ask Flora if she's got it. Flora, have you got the photo? I'll be here resting. You two be careful out there. We will, Flora. Do feel better soon. Yeah, no, she's not got it. That would have been really weird if she had, to be honest. Considering she's not supposed to be outside. Actually, was there someone in the town centre? I tried to say town square at the same time as saying town centre. You got a piece for me. Oh, folks, what you two doing out here? Looking for something, maybe? Indeed we are. We're looking for scraps of a torn photograph. Have you seen anything of the sort? So rubbish then, yeah? Anyway, I'm pretty sure I saw one over by the gate to the forest. I just have to tell you how amazed I am at the number of out-of-towners I've met today. I just met a girl who wanted directions to Herzen Castle, and now I bump into you two. A girl, you say? She looked like a classy lass, probably in her late teens. She's not with you two then. You must be talking about Katia, Professor. She would certainly fit the description. I mean, it's a bit weird that you didn't say she had purple hair. It's kind of a bit of a, you know, the first thing you see. Do you think she's after Duke Herzen's fortune? Didn't quite get that impression from our brief meeting, but something is odd, that's for certain. But enough talk, we've got a lead on the location of the final photograph scrap. We must make our way to the forest gate before our wind blows our clue away. There's only one girl. That description fits perfectly. She's a classy lass in her late teens, therefore she has to be this one character. Alright, let's get to the gate. Oh, you weren't there before. Were you? Fawcett used to be home to many families. Yeah, I know, everyone keeps telling me that. Okay, Golden One, good luck with your quest. We wish you luck. And hello, Beth, how are you doing? Duke Herzen discovered a vast gold deposit on the outskirts of town, which changed everything. Yeah, we know. Blah, 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 blah. Everyone keeps telling me. Do you think there used to be a lot of well-to-do folks that lived in Fawcett? Does anyone get that feeling? Do you get the sense, haha, that there was a lot of people here at one point? That's the wrong way. I went the wrong way. No, she's saying the same thing again. It's clear it's just because she didn't have a photograph, that's why she wasn't there. See, all the people who were, they've respawned. Ooh! Ooh! Guys, we're getting a meanwhile elsewhere. So we would say he comes to town fairly often. Oh yeah, I mean, when I think about it, he takes the Voluntary Express for free whenever he wants. I suppose that's one of the perks of owning your own railway. Heh. Oh, and whenever I see him around, he's always with some hippie in a conductor's outfit. Oh yeah, that's his son. No, his nephew, sorry. 9 months out of 10, I've seen him. He's having a go at the conductor about one thing or another. He seems to be searching for something, though I don't know what. But whatever it is, it must be pretty special if a rich guy like him can't buy it. I shouldn't see what a fuss over this Elysian box. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a box. Inspector, pardon me, sir, but I've just reached word from headquarters. His alibi checks out. Is that so? Then that's that, isn't it? Ah! Ah ha ha! Barton, we've got our man. Gather all the suspects at the hotel and we'll put this case to bed. But sir, if we know who the murderer is, shouldn't we make the arrest and be done with it? What? Barton, sometimes I think you might be the thickest bobby I've ever met. There's no greater thrill in life of a detective than accusing a guilty party in front of a crowd. It was you, Donna Noble. This is the moment this whole case has been building towards. Now gather everyone up, on the double. Yes, sir. But first, we're gonna go get that last photograph. Oh, there it is. It's up on the gate. Aww. Well, that sucks, Beth. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm having some of my cookie. Talk about a spooky place. Do you think the path beyond the gate leads to the castle, Professor? From what I can tell, yes. Gosh, anyone who live out in the middle of a spooky forest like that must be a little batty. No wonder people think whoever's out there is a vampire. Show a little courage, my boy. Oh, what's here? Something stuck in the fence. It's the last piece of the photograph. Now that we've recovered them all, let's see if we can piece the photograph back together. Puzzle time! 60 picker-rats. Okay. Professor Layton and Luke have finally hunted down 16 pieces of that peculiar photo. Reassemble the pieces to reveal the contents of the image. Rotate a piece by touching the side and spinning it around. Be careful not to reassemble the picture upside down. Okay. No, you haven't. Don't lie. I think I know what it's a picture of. The answer is the only way to win is not to play. Right, so we're doing what we do with the jigsaw. You do all the edge pieces first, but I think it's the box. And we'll just go from there, and we'll have to maybe switch the corners. To be fair, I don't know if any of the corners are actually in the right place. It's quite a unique shape there. I think that must be this one. Nope. You know what, let's not do that. Let's start with, there's none of the bits are obviously one way up or the other. So I think that makes it harder. Okay, I'm gonna have some cookie while I work this out. Okay, so at least one edge of the puzzle has got like a band of black around it, like a background. It happens. I'm alright for the most part. I'm glad you're okay for the most part. But I know what it's like to have something that makes your tummy be like, ooh. To be fair, that's me like 90% of the time. That's not true. Maybe 50% is more like it actually. This one? No. I think it might be the bottom edge that's like that. It's probably this one. Does that fit? Oh yeah, that fits there. Okay. And then this one maybe? Does that fit? Yeah, it does. Okay. We've got good headway, so I think the top is also going to be have the one with the line. Yep, that looks like it fits there. So this must be... Now, I don't actually know which way up this is, so we'll have to make sure that we don't do it the wrong way up. Because it says make sure not to do it upside down. Okay, cool. Top and bottom done. Can we get 42%? What? Does that fit there? No, it fits there. I can say that shape is very specific. No. I'm looking more at the shape than the pattern, to be fair. That goes there. Playing jigsaw puzzles has been helping me, apparently. No, I think that one goes at the bottom. There. Good, good. Now there's a 50% chance I've got this upside down. Could that be something else the other way up? No, that looks like a... Like the horns that we saw in the picture. That looks right, doesn't it? I think it's supposed to be that way up. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's the right way up. Yeah, thank you, Mara. Thank you for the 50%. I appreciate it. Always giving 100%. Oh, I see what, now I understand why you said can we get 42%. I figured it out. Okay. I think that's the right way up.
Let's see if this works.
Good.
That was almost
50-50.
too easy.
That looked right. You did it! But what on earth is a picture of? Looks like a ram. It does look like a ram. There, that's all of it. Okay. Gosh, Professor! Luke, were to venture a guess, I'd say that what we see before us is the Elysian box itself. Oh look, the design on the top of the box looks like the same one in front of the fountain, and on the book. Yes. Wow, Maru. Wow. I noticed the resemblance myself. What an unusual emblem. The imagery seems to resemble some sort of monster, doesn't it? Well, that's appropriate, doesn't it? I mean, the box did kill... Oh god, don't just say it like that. That's his friend. It's too easy. It was set up for you, Maru. It was just set up for you. The box did kill Dr. Schrader, after all. Well, perhaps it did, and perhaps it didn't. We won't know until we have the actual item in our hands. For now, our best course of action might be to show the photo to the townsfolk and see what they say. Sounds good to me. Who knows? Maybe the photo will help jog someone's memory, or... Ah! What are we going to do now? The wind blew away one of our photo pieces. This is quite an unfortunate turn of events. With that piece missing, the emblem looks completely different. Less evil and more like a, frog. It does look like a frog! Look at it, it's a frog, guys! I love frogs. Well, if we lose any more pieces, it won't look like anything at all. Let's paste the remaining pieces down so we don't lose any more to the wind. Go and get the last piece, maybe? Okay, or not. When reconstructed, the photograph depicts the Elysian box. On the lid of the box is an ominous-looking goat, which seems appropriate, giving the box a sinister reputation. It's just a goat, guys. Jeez. Oh, and we figured out... Oh, we've got a new puzzle. A new mystery. A large, ominous symbol in the shape of a goat's head decorates the top of the Elysian box. The same symbol can be spotted in the town of Fulsense and on the scary book. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I just burped. It's Atul from Spiritfarer. Oh, I love Atul. What connection is this between the box and the town? Ooh. The Professor and Luke decide to continue their investigation in town. They're going to stop me from going that way, aren't they? This place gives me a bad feeling. Who knows what could be lurking down this path? From what I can see, it's just an expanse of wilderness. Let's leave it be for now. We'll definitely go back there later, don't worry. Professor Layton, sir! Barton, my good man, whatever is the matter? The inspector has found the person responsible for Dr. Schrader's murder. I have strict orders to round everyone up at the hotel as quickly as possible, sir. Understood. We shall head there without delay. Come, Luke, let's hurry. So when does Buffy show up? She's already at the castle. She's defeated the vampire. It's all ended. But we just don't know that yet. Oh! Oh! Oh no. Must be a new chapter. Or maybe it's just a cutscene. Whoa. That is a spooky looking castle. Okay. It's the end of a chapter, but we haven't... I don't think we've been locked out of stuff because it didn't show us any puzzles that we'd missed. So, do you guys want to spend some time making some tea? Because there's a lot of people who want tea. And I'd like to figure out all the different teas that we've got. Let's do some teas. Okay, so we've got things we picked up recently. Mood lifting joy root clover, tonic flower boosts immunity, and spicy pepper cherry, which is uplifting. Let's go for some mood lifting stuff. Oh, a hydrate, thank you. Is that because I'm having some tea? I feel like we've done a bunch of combos. It's really difficult. I'm not sure how to keep track of the combinations. I mean, I could look them up, but I'm trying not to look up anything. But let's try one of each of the new ones. mental health break? Is that for me to have a break from this game? Or is it because we're having a nice cup of tea? Well, let's have a chill little mental health break. Hello, this is your mental health checkpoint. If you are listening or watching, I would like you to take a minute, stop whatever you're doing. Are you objecting to the mental health break? I think you are. Stop whatever you're doing, just chill out for a second, put the work down, finish a word if you're writing, take a breath, deep breath. We good? One more? I suddenly thought, where is my pen? And I've realised I had it in my hair. So I'm just making a note. And now we'll do the objection. You ready? Objection! That was very mental health break. Where are my glasses? They're on my face. Don't worry. It's okay, I know about my glasses. I would say, if you have the time, brew yourself a cup of tea. Or make yourself a nice tall glass of water and put some ice cubes in it. Honestly, it makes all the difference. It feels so good having ice cubes. I'm like, ugh, I don't really want to have a glass of water, and then it puts ice in it, and I'm like, tasty. Put in a slice of lemon. That's you so desire. Just take a second. It has to be a tall glass. A nice big glass, a tall glass of water. And if you can, have a little stretch. This is I am giving you permission to stop what you're doing and have a stretch for a second or two. Unless, I guess, you're in the middle of a meeting. Maybe don't do it then, because people might look at you weird if they can see you. Okay. Stop watching. Stop watching. Turn off the stream. Go and have a stretch. Go and have a run. Just leave. Leave the room. Add water to your water to make it more water so it's better to drink. Exactly, Corner. That's exactly right. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. We will now return to our regularly scheduled tea making. I'm not really sure. Don't add too much or you'll water it down. Very good. Very good. I just don't know what to put in this. Ooh. Oh, I think she was listening to something. I thought there was someone in the flat. I was like, what? Professor, I think I'm gonna throw up. That's quite funny. Actually. I mean, maybe I should use the, maybe I should use what people want as a guideline, because I can't seem to make any just on my own back right now. Let's go and find someone who wants a cup of tea. Did you want a cup of tea? No, you didn't. Oh, she did want a cup of tea. Oh, maybe I've missed my my chance. No, I don't want to brag, but I make the best pancakes you've ever tasted, guaranteed. I found these random bits of plants and brewed them. Do you want to drink it, stranger? They're trusting enough. Thing is, while the flavour is out of this world, I have trouble trying to get the size to be consistent. Serving them can be such a pain because you need to stack them. Oh, this is going to be the Towers of Hanoi, isn't it? Piles of pancakes too. Yes, it is. Haha. Here's a tasty puzzle for you. Can you move the pile of pancakes from the blue plate to the left, on the left to the red plate on the right? Wait though, it's not as easy as it sounds. You must follow these rules. You can only move one pancake at a time. You cannot place a pancake on top of another one that is smaller than itself. Okay. This is just a case of... I'm probably going to do this a bit slower than I'm supposed to. Oh, I doubt that was right. I don't think that was right. Yeah, Tower of Hanoi, but with pancakes. No, I can't do that. Hold on. No! I've done it wrong. Right, let's try again. No, that should go there. There we go. Done.
And now to test my theory.
And now to test my theory. Excellent.
And there we have it.
An extra pancakes for those who solved the puzzle. Ah, 15! I could. No, I was going to do it in 15. I moved one the wrong way. Your hands move so fast there. It looked like you were juggling those pancakes. I was. I'm actually really good at juggling. Next time I grease up my pan, you're welcome to as many as you can eat. Thank you. We have a new hamster toy! Oh, it's going to be great. I think maybe I've missed out on all the people who wanted tea. Should we maybe just continue with the story? Yeah. Keep hearing Towers of Hanoi is Towers of Hanoi. Juggling coffins. Does Joe like tea? Joe loves tea. He does. He drinks like several cups of tea a day. But just like regular old breakfast tea and Earl Grey. I like some fruit teas and green teas, but I don't really drink them very often. It's like maybe once or twice a month. Unless I'm going through a kick, sometimes. Joe's British, of course he does. How's your little iron? Oh, she wants a cup of tea. Okay, hello. I mean, he doesn't need iron supplements. Is someone there? Can anyone help me? Oh, you're all right there, madam. Your legs are shaking. My circulation isn't very good, so I get the chills really easily. It gets bad like this. My legs wobble so much I feel like I'm standing on ice. Oh dear, that sounds terrible. Indeed it does. Might we offer you some tea? Put a coat on, woman. Fix my bad circulation and warm me up. Should we go for the spicy? Triple spice? I think it's... Yeah, you don't make good teas when it's triple spice. Okay, so spice, spice. Boost immunity, maybe? Nope. I don't know if I'm supposed to do double spice. Maybe that's not right. I'm doing really badly. There must be so many different combinations I could do. I've done that one. 2, 6, and 7. Okay, I'll try that next. So 2 is sweet. Sweet. Bitter. Spicy. Nope. I love that he says, don't worry, Luke. No one should ever have to never feel obliged to drink something as rank as this tea. Everything looks so good going in. I wonder where you went wrong. I love he's just like, I'm so sorry. No, you did try corner. I appreciate it. I think she needs something spicy. Maybe a spicy and 2 earthies? No. I don't know how I'm supposed to figure it out. Like, sometimes they'll be like, I want something spicy. They'll say like, I want something spicy and sweet and this, and so I know the 3 ingredients that need to go in, but she didn't really help me. She just said, fix my bad circulation and warm me up. Vitalizing and restoring. I'm not doing well. I can't do this. Really thought I was onto something that time. I feel like boost immunity is important. Maybe it doesn't have to be spicy. Alright, I get the picture. Let's rip up this recipe and never make it again. Nope. You don't get any tea. What, are you just gonna leave me out here like this? I'm gonna turn into an ice pop. Maybe put on a coat. I really thought that their clues would maybe help me and I'd be able to get some tea out of this. Are you still thirsty? No, you're not. Whoa. Woman, am I right, bro? Not wearing a coat. I know. It's physically impossible for me to wear a coat. Oh, you are thirsty now. Okay, what do you want? Need some vitamins. Maybe something soothing with a lot of vitamins. Boosts immunity. Refreshing and purifying. Vitalizing and restoring. Let's try those. Nope. Are we just supposed to, like, do it randomly until we get something that works? I really don't understand the point of this. Like, I think it's cute, but, like, how am I supposed to guess these? It's really hard. Yeah. I'm just gonna head back to the hotel. I don't want to miss stuff, but it's like I also don't want to spend my entire stream trying to make tea, you know? Hydration station. Get yourself some hydration. Oh, Mr. Layton, I'm glad. I'm hoping there's a cutscene coming. So glad you could finally join us. With you here, now we have every suspect in the murder of Dr. Schrader gathered in this room. A few days ago, renowned archaeologist Dr. Schrader was found dead in his London home. His murderer is still at large, but look around you. You could very well be sitting next to the culprit. Oh, he's enjoying this. A suspect? Me? Utter nonsense. What reason could I possibly have to kill a man I don't even know? A bit slow on the uptake, eh? Mr. Beluga, every single person in this room is after the Elysian box. The box ties each of you to our dead man, so there's no doubt that one of you here did the deed. I mean, it was Luke. It was always Luke. Choosing 3 out of 7 objects with repetitions allowed and order doesn't matter. There are 343 permutations. I feel like that's, yeah. Like, how am I the first few cups of tea that I had to make for people with that minigame, they told me specifically that they wanted something sweet, spicy, and earthy. So I had the flavors I needed. So it was really easy, and I just had to figure out the quantities, and even then it's one of each. Or they'd say sweet and spicy, and then I just had to figure out if it was more sweet or spicy. Super easy. But like, yeah, okay. Good thing I didn't just keep trying, huh? It was the butler. Oh, I'm sure putting this case together has been a triumph of police work, Inspector. So tell me, what facts have you unearthed in these last few days? Now watch closely, Mr. Layton. This is how we unravel mysteries at the Yard. You have my full attention, Inspector. Please, hypothesize away. Well, I first learned, in full sense, through evidence obtained in the late doctor's apartment. According to his notes, Schrader spent quite some time here in town researching the Elysian box. When I learned that he died shortly after returning home to London, everything became crystal clear. I believe our criminal first spotted the Doctor when he was inquiring about the Elysian box here in town. Spying a chance to obtain the coveted box, the fiend followed him to the Doctor to London and murdered him. Oh, now that's a deduction worthy of London's finest, so out with it then. Who's our man? Hold your horses, I'm getting there. To summarise, the culprit must have been to Falset's before. What's more, so it's not Layton, this person must have also had the ability to travel freely here between here and London. Now, as we know, only those affiliated with the Voluntary Express have that ability. Now will eyes turn to Mr. Beluga, eh? Well, turn him back. Mr. Beluga stated he was in London conducting business that day and his alibi checks out. What? But if it's not Mr. Beluga... That's right, our murderer stands before us. I bet it's his nephew. And his name is... Sammy Thunder. Oh no, Sammy-o. What? You gotta be kidding, man. I know Mr. Beluga ordered you to turn over every stone in this town to find the Elysian box. He worked you like a dog and you resented that treatment. So you decided you'd beat him to the punch and make off with the precious box. This is an outrage, Samuel. What have you to say for yourself? This is an outrage. I'm being framed. Sorry, that's not his voice. I'm being framed. You're out of your gourd, man. Now I see why the box eluded me for so long. You've been holding out on me, Samuel. No, I haven't. I swear on my favourite leather trousers. Come on, Uncle, you know me. I'm a wild card, but I never do anything as crazy as that. You'll have plenty of time to make your excuses later. From your cell, that is. Now come along. So the conductor did it. I didn't think he had it in him, but at least we can all rest easy now. Professor, do you really think Sam could have committed such an awful crime? Well, all we have to go on is a single torn photograph recovered from the Doctor's apartment. Which looks like a frog. Oh, so that's the Elysian box. Wow, very fancy. I like the cute goat design on the top. How did she know it was a goat? How did she know it was a goat? Something's up with Flora. So, if you weren't here before, Flora, we think she got kidnapped in the first town that we went to because she sort of vanished for a minute and there was like a cutscene of her going, ah! So I don't know if she's real or if she's her or if she's been brainwashed or what's up, but something's up with her. And also, how does she know it was a goat? It doesn't look like a goat, it looks like a frog. Oh my. Flora. And Layton is not dumb, so he's picked up on that immediately. Huh? Thank you, Flora. I knew something didn't feel quite right, but thanks to you, it's all come into focus. Really? Do tell, Professor.
Oh, come on, officer, man. My only crime is rocking. And rocking ain't a crime. Yow! Let me go.
Let me go. No one is being brainwashed. Flora is totally fine. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Exactly, there is no war in Ba Sing Se.
You come along quietly if you know what's good for you.
Just a moment, Inspector Shelby. I believe we've all committed a large and rather unfortunate oversight.
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something right now, Layton?
Where are you going with this, Professor?
No one here has ever seen the Elysian box that we've been looking for. The one and only piece of visual evidence we possess is this torn photograph.
And get to the point.
The point is this, Inspector. The only person who could know what the Elysian box looks like is the
Oh my god, it
suspect
is
you're
Flora.
after.
It is Flora. I don't think it's Flora. I think it's Flora wearing a... I think it's... I'm not going to say what I think it is. I don't want to spoil it in case it's right.
And it is this person who must have stolen the box in the first place.
Yeah, I've turned it up so you could actually hear the dialogue, but normally I have to have it quite low because it's too loud.
Yes, and I've got the slippery fellow right here.
Ow! Take it easy, officer.
Pipe down, you hooligan.
And watch the hair, will ya? Wow!
Sorry to disappoint, but he's not the culprit.
Score.
What? Stop talking in circles and get to the point, Layton. Who should be wearing the handcuffs?
Isn't it obvious? If the criminal does indeed reside in our midst, he or she would be the only one of us to see the Elysian box in person, which means the culprit. Must be you there.
What? Flora?
Luke's little face, he's so cute.
Inspector, look here.
Does anyone want to guess? Let the bodies hit the Flora. Let the bodies hit the Flora. I love that Layton was like, hold my tea. Just handed the tea. It's 10. Yes, the answer is 10. No, well, what happened the last game? We had someone who was pretending to be someone else, did we not? That's my guess.
That's the photo I dropped.
Indeed.
This, for those who don't know, is a piece of evidence recovered by the inspector.
I didn't mean to do that. I just genuinely was saying indeed. I said it at the same time. Oh, Rolf.
It's a photo of the Elysian box, and I have every confidence that this shot depicts the real thing.
So, this little knick-knack here is what started the whole mess? To be honest, it's a bit outlandish for my taste. What with the bizarre frog head on it.
Aha!
I see you've put the pieces together too, Luke.
Literally.
Inspector, the emblem decorating the top of this box depicts not a frog, but a goat.
A goat? Not by my eyes, it doesn't.
That's just it. This photograph is missing the piece containing the goat's eyes. In its current form, the image looks like a frog to most people, as was the case with you, Inspector. Flora, dear, I believe you said the design looked like a cute goat, did you not?
I love the way he said that. A cute goat. I could just listen to Layton talk forever.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Well, that clears things up nicely.
Look at the face. He's like, okay, clearly I was right. Look at her. Look at. I know Layton doesn't have a lot of expression, but he's like.
If you say you saw a goat, that must mean you've seen the real Elysian box before.
well.
Because look what? It's not Flora.
Who are you really?
She does a good impression.
Well played, Layton. I'm sure you're very proud of yourself for seeing through my disguise again.
See, I knew it. I knew it was him. There, I've saved a point on the stream so I can go back and get that clip. Oh, hold on. There you go. That's what it's supposed to look like. And now I can turn this down again. So it's not quite so loud. Perfect. Curse you, Layton. Curse you in that foppish hat of yours. Don Paolo. I think we need to go to the objection clip. That could be quite good, actually. I beat you to the box, and given a little more time, I would have beaten you to cracking its secret, and of course the Herzen fortune would have been mine. But that ship has sailed now. So you're the one who had the Elysian box all along? Another brilliant deduction from Layton's apprentice. Clearly he's learned from the best. Nyeh. But yes, you're right, little man. I stole it off that old fool while he was snoozing on the floor. That geezer probably caught a cold sleeping on the ground like that. Okay, so we didn't kill him. Time for bed. Early day today. Bye, Luco. Have a good sleep. Lara holding her headphones one-handed like a DJ. I know, it's because the volume control's on the back. Like, but I look like a DJ doing it. It's actually so nice, because it means I don't have to, like, hit my keyboard. I can just go, wah, turn the volume up. Just for me, not you guys. So I can get the balance right. No, I care one iota. Snoozing? But Dr. Schrader wouldn't sleep on the floor. Wait a second, if you've been posing as Flora, where's the real Flora? Oh, she's probably making very small crop circles in that old dropstone barn I left her in. Or maybe she's just sitting there fuming because the bumblers didn't even notice we switched places. But I must thank you two dolts for your help. You've given me more than enough information. The jig may be up, but the dance is far from over. That's a good line. I like that line. I'm so close to unlocking the secret of the Elysian box. Now I need merely to take this box to the... Hold it right there, you scoundrel. Ah! I've got a lot of questions, and you will answer them once I've escorted you back to London. Where do you think you're going? Ah, got you, slippery devil. Ah, you meddlesome oaf. You have no idea just how slippery I can be. Ah, don't just stand there, the worm's getting away. Yeah, fool, do you really think a soft-bodied flatfoot like yourself could catch me? So long, Layton. Yeah, I just love that Layton's got a self-appointed arch nemesis. He's literally decided that he's Layton's arch nemesis, and that's just how it's happening now. Like, Layton doesn't even know who he is. So his escape plan was to run away. Yes. Don't you gonna give me the slip, eh? I'll catch you yet. Oh, wait for me, Inspector. Out the door they go. Wow, look at the pair of them shake a leg. I didn't think they had it in them. I must say, I never once suspected Don Paolo had been posing as Flora for so long. I just hope the real Flora is okay. We absolutely can't forget to pick her up on the way back to London. Of course we won't, but I'm sure Flora's having a grand old time playing with the cows. Another thing... What? Another thing I can't get out of my head is what Don Paolo said about Dr. Schrader. The way he was talking, it didn't sound like he killed Dr. Schrader. But if he didn't, who did? I think you're spot on there, Luke. Something else is responsible for the doctor's death. Notice he said something, not someone. The real Flora's out there, killing different people, but that's another story. She's bored. She's gotten bored and she's like, I want to go back to my robot town. I'm getting bunions for my new shoes, so that means I have an arch nemesis too. Yes, perfect, thank you. Right now, I'd say the Elysian box is the key to learning what that something is. Then it looks like we've reached a dead end. Ugh, if only Don Paolo hadn't run off with the... Professor, look! It's the box. Well, look at that. Don Paolo must have dropped it when he was running away from Inspector Chelmley. So this is it, the Elysian box. Lost. Oh, that's not his voice. He has an American voice, but I can't do it very well. Inside sleeps the key to unlocking my family's fortune. Your family? I beg your pardon, sir. Mr. Layton, I'm going to ask you to hand over that box now. As the son of the late Duke Herzen, I am the rightful owner of that box. This box belongs to the Herzens? You hard of hearing, boy. Inside the box is the key to cracking the secret of the Herzen fortune. Seeing as how I share the bloodline, that box should pass into my hands and no one else. Oh my, that does change things. I suppose we'll have to... Mr. Beluga, listen to yourself. You're in no more entitled to that box than I am, or any other person in this room for that matter. You listen here, Porter. This is none of your business, so I suggest you keep your cake hole shut. It's the box? What? Yes, it's you. Luke, point it away from me and open it. That would be quite... Could you imagine just you have a box that you just like uses and you go, bah, and open it in front of people. I do like... I like to imagine Layton would... He wouldn't do that, but that's really funny. It's like, Luke, point it away from you and open it. Point it away from us. Point it over there. Cake hole, you say? Is this a food I can have? More cake. But yes, night-night. Good night, Luke. I hope you sleep well. I hope you rest up and that your day isn't too bad tomorrow/today. I'm sorry, but I won't stand by and watch you claim that box as your own. If anyone has a rightful claim to that box, it is the current Duke of Folsense himself. Besides, I've heard about you. You turned your back on this town and left of your own free will. In my book, your claim to the fortune was lost the day you walked out of Folsense. Oh, is that so? You've got some nerve, you know that. If what Krantz says is true, I'm afraid I can't hand this box over to you in good conscience, sir. Hey, Uncle, what'd you say we give up on chasing this box? I'm sick of sneaking around all the time. Don't you dare tell me how to run my affairs, Samuel. I think you've forgotten who got you your job. I never even wanted to be a conductor in the first place. Plus, playing errand boy is getting old, man. It's more than a guy like me can take. Sammy Thunder wasn't born to work a 9-to-5 gig. Sammy Thunder was born to rock out. Hey world, I'm coming back on the rock train and riding it to the top. Yeah! It's just Samio, I love it. I'm just imagining Samio doing all of this, it's great. Samuel, what are you babbling on about? Come back here at once. I'm sorry, Mr. Beluga, but I think I'll have to hold on to this box for the moment. Fine, do what you want. I hope that awful box curses all of you twice over. Told you it's David Lee Roth. There we go. Wait, surely we haven't figured out the mystery of the box. The villain who made off with the Elysian box was none other than Don Paolo, brilliant scientist and Professor Layton's self-proclaimed nemesis. To find riches associated with the antique, he disguised himself in Flora. He did a very good job. Oh, and another one. Beluga was searching for the Elysian box, which he believed contains clues regarding the vast Herzen family fortune. As a member of the Herzen family, he felt entitled to any family riches, though some people in Falsend strongly objected to his claims. So it seems Don Paolo wasn't responsible for the doctor's death at all. Maybe it really was the Elysian box that killed him. It could just be filled with like, poison, guys. It could just be filled with, like, I don't know, arsenic? What's something that's more airborne? It literally could just be something that you breathe in and die, and then, but by the time they got to the body, it had faded, and it was gone. You know? That could be it. That could be all it is. Anyway. Sounds like he was already on the floor by the time Don Paolo arrived on the scene. Perhaps you're right, Luke. The box could be very well contained a lethal element that killed the doctor. But without opening the box ourselves, how can we be sure? Surely you don't mean... I do, Luke. We must open the box. Oh my god. Well, Coroner, let's not talk about that. They're gonna open the box? They can't do that. We must open the box. It's the only way. Please just hold on a moment. Kaya? Is there any way I can convince you to let me have that box? It's of vital importance. Before I do that, I would need to know more first. Why is the box so important to you? I'm sorry, it's not for me to say, but I must deliver that box to someone important. I must. Who is this person? I can't tell you anymore, but once I'm done, I'm certain this awful curse will go away forever. The curse will end and everything will be over and done with, and he'll... My dear, what is it you're getting at? Guessing he collapsed with a heart attack when he realised that he wasn't watching PurpleCoffins live as a rerun. Well, he won't be struggling with that anymore, because I'm no longer doing reruns. Because they drop all of my stats considerably. Help! Somebody, anybody, come quickly! Someone else just got taken away to Herzen Castle. The vampire's gonna suck his blood and then he'll steal his soul. Why'd it have to be him? Why? The guy had a heart of gold. Everyone's cockney in this town. What? No, that's impossible. Wait, Katia, where are you running off to? She certainly left in a hurry. Maybe all that vampire talk scared her off. Do you know what she was talking about, Professor? I could barely follow what she was saying. She's taken the box to the vampire. I'm as confounded as you are, Luke. But after our discussion, I'm doubly sure now this box contains a greater secret. The path to understanding everything lies right before us. While potentially perilous, opening the box seemed to be the only course of action left to us. Understood, Professor. You could go to the castle. Good. Then let's take this to our rooms so we can open the box away from prying eyes. Don't do that! Don't do that, because then no one's going to find your body! That's a terrible idea! What are you guys doing? Oh, I almost want to stop right now, because it's like, big dramatic reveal's about to happen. Yep, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to do the mini games, and we're going to stop here. But no. Should we open the box first? Let's open the box first. I can't decide. I'm too indecisive, guys.
Finally, the Elysian box.
Cutscene.
Indeed, Luke.
Let's turn that volume up, boys.
God, look! No!
Mm-hmm. Huh?
The box is empty! And we're still alive!
The box is empty! They go to a closet to open the box with this 10 minutes in heaven of some party game. No, they went upstairs. Suddenly snakes! Why snakes? We're still alive! Oh god, this is great. Oh, it's so tense, guys.
Then it would seem my theory was correct.
Of course it was, Layton.
What do you mean, Professor?
What do you mean? Turn that back down. Okay, we missed 2. Let's head back into town and do a bit more asking around. I need to confirm my suspicions. Exactly, it was full of poisons. Alright, and this is where we're going to do the mini games. Let's have a look at the... Let's do the hamster one first. The real poison with the acquaintances we made along the way, not even the friends. So we have to get it to 30. If you don't know what I'm doing, this is the mini game where we have to get the hamster to run a certain area. I have almost all of the items, so we just have to get him to run a little bit further, and then we'll be done. 3 more spaces, basically. Not to mention it had air in it. Duh. Exactly, it has air in it. There is stuff in it. So I need to place the items on the grid. What's this? Playing in the sandpit always makes the hamster somersault straight for the pool, ignoring all nearby items. Somersaults don't count towards the step goal. Oh, that's annoying. After playing in the sandpit, the hamster always somersaults straight towards the nearby pool. Somersaults don't count towards the step goal. Okay. Time for a business meeting. Gah. Okay, Mox, enjoy your lurk. I hope your meeting isn't too boring. Goodbye. Right, so he goes down here, around this, then to the house. Oh no, that makes him run all the way there, and then he runs all the way back. And then he runs to the house, then to the flower, then to this house, then to the log. So I guess I could just put another apple? Flower, house, and I'll run to that first. Okay, that's gonna get that's the difficult part. Because if he runs to the... here to here... Wait, hold on. If he goes to this house... Wait. Goes apple... It won't be boring, I'm leading it. Good. Light bulb makes him run in a straight line towards here. And then he runs back, all the way back. Then he goes to the house, then to the flower, then to this house. Could I put the flower there? And then... Let me put an apple in its place. Because he won't get that. Yeah. Apple. House. Log. That's too far. And then flower? Let's give that a go. That might not work.
Whoa! My spare tire's gone!
I can't believe he just casually opened it. Like, this thing could kill me. I'm going to open it with a child in the room. Run, 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 run. All the way back. Oh, yes, I think he might do it. Yes! He hit the goal! Good little Hamish.
Look at me!
Oh, yeah!
Fit and sassy!
He's fit and sassy, guys. Did you hear that? Yoo-hoo! He will now find hint coins for me. Never miss another hint coin. Oh, that's pretty cool. Luke and Hamish are now best friends. Aww. The animal lover's house has been added to Layton's challenges. Oh, yeah, that's for the end of the... That's when we finished all of the plot. We've also unlocked a new entry. Today is the day to celebrate. At long last, the girl I love has agreed to give me her hand in marriage. I must begin preparing for her arrival at once. I'll gladly change every fixture and fitting in the castle so that she feels at ease. I'm also commissioning a special dress to be made for her. She's going to look stunning in it. I just know it. Hey, I'm Hamish the hamster. Am I cute or what? Now feed me. That's exactly how he sounds. Right, I thought there'd be more to the hamster one, but I think we're done. Unless we do more tea. Let's not do more tea, that might be a bit much. That's us,
Oh, over here!
Oh, thank you. He just pops up and just goes, hey, over here, and shows me where the hint coins are. Oh, I can take a picture of this room. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that before we leave. Like, only 311 combinations left on the tea. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna try it. Right. Find the difference. Spot the difference. Let me put it on this screen because it's a bit easier for you guys. The light's not on. I'm gonna use that one.
Just leave it to me. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
First difference. Okay. Oh. Door handle's on the wrong side. Oh, thank you. I will have a hydrate and not
Just
dihydrate.
leave it to me.
I've got it!
Piece of cake.
Have you got the third one as well? Sorry, I hope that wasn't too noisy, that drink. Oh, I've seen the third one. I've seen it, so you can tell me what it is now. If you want. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna click it. The lamp on from the light from the lamp on the left is different. Well, this one. I think it's the salt and pepper shakers. Go. Should be
Here
it.
it goes. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
So there should be hint coins in here now. One here.
Oh, over here.
One there. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? It's supposed to be the areas that they have the differences that... There we go. Maybe it was the light, but maybe I just had it just in the right place to catch it. Fair compensation. Hidden puzzle. 3 houses face a similar single common field. The heads of the The heads of these 3 houses, A, B, and C, decide to work together to seed the field. Unfortunately, C injures himself just before work starts, so A and B do all the work together. To seed the entire field, A works 5 days and B works 4. Feeling guilty, C decides to pay A and B for doing his part of the job. To thank them, C pays them a total of 9 coins, divided up according to how much work each person did. Can you work out how many coins A and B each received? B would receive... Wait, no. The obvious answer is that A gets 5 coins and B gets 4. But... is that the answer? Because they worked a different amount of days. It was a chessboard. Oh, was it chess? I thought it was like a salt and pepper shaker. My obvious answer is to say that... No, the answer is not C. Say that A gets paid 5 coins because he worked 5 days. And B gets paid 4 coins because he worked 4 days. However, I don't know if that's the right answer, because what if they worked the same... They did the same amount of footing, they just worked different days. Like, they covered the same amount of area, if that makes sense. It pays him a total of 9 coins to fight. I want to answer A gets 5 and B gets 4. I'm going to say that. The answer is capitalism. C pays them a total of 9 coins, divided up according to how much work each person did. A works 5 days and B works 4. That makes sense to me. I think I'm gonna get this wrong.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yep.
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
When you think about it, the pay suggested isn't quite fair. A and B do all the work together. To seed the entire field, A works 5 days and B works 4. So C pays them a total of 9 coins divided up according to how much work each person did. Is it the other way around? Because A did less work, but he took more time to do it. Is there a trick to this? Is there a trick to this one that I'm just not seeing? Does anyone have any ideas? I think my caffeine started to slow down now. I want this to be the last puzzle I do today, so I don't want to get it wrong. I mean, I did. I've already got it wrong, but I don't want to get it wrong again. A and B do all the work together. To see the entire field, A works 5 days and B works 4. What does that mean? That A is working on his own for a full day? They both worked for 4 days and then A worked for an extra day. So why is that not fair to have A get paid an extra coin? Do you guys have any idea? Other than, well, I agree, capitalism. I really can't figure this one out. I don't understand how it's not just... there's going to be a trick somewhere. Pays him a total of 9 coins divided up according to how much work each person did. Does that mean C gets a coin or something? I'm with you, and I think that 5-4 split is the correct choice. I mean, if they both do... It doesn't say that they do half the field each. Because there was a puzzle in the first game that was similar to this, when it was like, it takes this guy this many days and it takes this guy this many days, but they divided it perfectly down the middle. So they should just get the same amount of pay. So should I do 4 and 4 and then C gets the final coin? Because it doesn't say that they split it evenly. If it said that they did half each, then I'd have my answer. But it just says that they do the work together. And one of them worked an extra day, which means he probably did more work. But he could have just taken an extra day to do it. I'm going to do 4 and 4. That's the only other answer I can think of. No, because it says C pays them a total of 9 coins. So so they are 9 coins. C pays them a total of 9 coins, divided up according to how much work each person did. Maybe it means he pays himself? Right, I'm just gonna go with 4 and 4. And that C takes the extra coin. but I feel like this is going to be one of those ones where I get
Consider
mad at
this
the
puzzle
answer.
solved.
Nope. That's not it either.
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
What do you mean it's not quite fair? A gets 9 coins because B just lays around and watched? Yeah, but like, that could be the answer. But C did none of the work because he hurt himself. Fortunately, C injures himself just before work starts. They decide to work together to seed the field. Unfortunately, C injures himself just before work starts, so A and B do all the work together. To seed the entire field, A works 5 days and B works 4. Feeling guilty, he decides to pay them for doing his part of the job. To thank them, C pays them a total of 9 coins, divided up according to how much work each person did. I mean, I could just answer all the different ways you can make up 9 with 2 numbers, but I think we might be here for ages. You haven't got it. You're lying. Surely not. Surely not, Sketchy. Please tell me what your answer is, or just give me a hint or something, because I am completely stumped. I would like a hint, maybe? I'd like to feel like I got it myself, even though I know I didn't. How many days the 2 men worked? A worked for 5 days and B worked for 4. Yeah. So they both worked for 4 days and then A worked an extra day. What's 5 plus 4? 9. Are you trying to say that A gets 5 coins and B gets 4 coins? Because that was the answer I put, and it's wrong. I'm just waiting. No! Maru, do you have any idea? I just got back from walking the dog. I figured that might be where you were coming from. I was like, you don't have it, surely not. Surely not. And then I was like, ah, okay, you didn't hear my first answer. It's not 5 and 4, and it's not 4 and 4. Neither of those are right. Because I did both of them. Maybe I should do 4 and 5? Because B worked harder? I mean, at this point, all I'm losing is picker rats, so...
Consider this puzzle solved.
Nope.
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
But it's fine, because I've only got 2 puzzles wrong today. The clue it keeps giving me is when you think about it, that pay isn't fair. Which means there's only one way to pay them fairly. Should I just quit this puzzle and come back later? Is it 3 and 3? Is that C gets money anyway? Even though he didn't do any work? Okay, you think you genuinely do have it now. I would love a hint. Thank you, Cake. That's sweet of you. Thank you so much. I don't think you can add a decimal. Because it's a single coin rather than, like, a pound. So you can't give him 50p. It's just like, here, have a coin. The original agreement was that they would all do an equal share. So it should be 3 each. But then C didn't do any work. So is the answer 3 and 3? But like... So they'd each get 3, but then C divides his share by... I see your point. So C divides his share 2 and 1. So A would get 5 and B would get... That's not right. Hold on. I can't do maths. They would have... Hold on. They would have had 9 coins, but they each would have got 3. However, he's not getting any of his money, so 2 of his goes to, and 1 of his goes to, there we go. So it's 5 and 4. But I did that. But I did 5 and 4, and that was wrong. I did 4 and 5, and then I did 5 and 4, and that's still wrong. Like, the ones I've tried are... Wait, 5, 4, 4, 5, and 4 and 4. Well, what if it's 10? Is that what you're gonna ask me? What if it's 10? Hear me out. What if it's 5 and 4? Because that still gives us the same answer. I got really excited there. Hold on, let's pause this poor game so it doesn't struggle so much. I'm gonna erase all of this. Okay, so it's not 5, 4, 4, 4, or 4, 5. It's not any of those. That's all wrong. So they would have originally been agreed that they'd each get 3. Hint incoming. Hint incoming. I love how you're like, hint incoming. Hit the deck. Here's the additional. I'm intrigued. Each man would have originally gotten 3 coins each for working 3 days each. Is that really? Is that what you... Because 9 days divided by 3 people is 3 days each. So it's a coin per day. Objection. Wait, what's the objection?
Objection!
That took forever. That took so long to happen. So they each would have worked 3 days and got 3 coins. But it's a coin per day. But in that same logic, that's still 5, 4. Unless... Shut up, Maru. Shut up, Maru. No, it isn't. How is it not 5, 4? Because A worked 5 days and B worked 4 days. It's 2, 1? How? Because he did nothing. So how'd he... What? How'd you figure it's 2, 1? Oh, it's the ratio. So... But why would it be 6 and 3? Considering... I mean, I could do 6 and 3. You know what? We're not going to lose any picker rats at this point. Because I've already got down to the minimum amount of picker rats for this puzzle. Let's just do 6 and 3 and see what it says the maths is.
This should do the trick.
How? Okay. What?
Wonderful.
Tell me. A received 6 coins and B got 3. You might have been tempted to answer 5 and 4 coins respectively, but as shown above, that isn't quite correct. A and B both had to work 3 days to finish their own shares of the work. Since C wanted to pay A and B for the work they did for him, he had to base his payment off the 2 days of extra work. That was the part of the puzzle that was the phrasing that I had to pay attention to, was the fact that he paid them for the work that he was supposed to do rather than all of the work that they did. That was a mean puzzle. And that's not even doing we're not even touching that 80 picker-at slide puzzle that we've forgotten about. We're not doing ever playing that puzzle. That was more work than I thought it'd be. Whew. You're not wrong. That was the puzzle. No, that was the puzzle. So, where's my hint coin? I must have already got it. In which case, so A and B said too. True. Make Sketchy do the slide puzzle. Piece by piece. Sketchy's got to tell me how to do it. Okay. In that case, now we're stopping playing Layton. That's all we're gonna do today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still watching the stream, I'm gonna still stay, but if you're watching the highlight, this is my point where I'm gonna set it up so we're stopping here. Thank you so much for watching. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright. Ciao.